The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
I'm back.
Are we live? Because I'm not seeing on my YouTube.
We are live.
We are live, Victor.
Okay, I'm trying.
I'm also alive.
A what?
Yeah, and I and I woke up this morning.
No, you be.
As a Terminator once said,
I am
back.
living.
Like the thing is, I was talking to my dad earlier when we were taking the trash out, and when I and like that, like we were talking about in the forums before, like that word's been used loosely to a point where, like I can't even say I woke up this morning without sounding political.
Exactly. That's why I banned the term. Not when you wake up, because obviously I allow it. I woke up this morning. I allow that. But in terms of that word, it's just so overused. It's just so ridiculous. And like people don't know how to use it to actually say I woke up or something, or I woke the dog, or I woke up my Yoshi. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. No.
Now, I'll say this. There's a thing that I would love to see happen, in our generation right now, where instead we actually have these cartoons like from GTA 5, like Republic Commandos or Commando Republicans or whatever, and Impotent Rage, the liberal superhero.
That's what I like about Grand Theft Auto. They make fun of everybody. They don't give a fuck. It's like this movie that we're about to review today.
Yeah. And and here's the thing. I've told William. I haven't not told you or Jared because Jared came here late.
I apologize, Jared.
Thing is, by the way, first of all, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry if my camera is off because I had to deal with my sister for a minute, and it's bedtime now. I gotta set my camera up. Holy shit! Where's my tripod at? Oh yeah, that's right, still in the van.
Tripod.
The tripod's in the van. Hang on.
I just found out. Literally.
Yeah, I'll have my camera on as soon as possible.
Yeah. I literally just found out that Knuckles is gonna get a physical media release on Blu-ray.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
I saw that right on the Blu-ray.com.
Oh, Victor, you like that? Hold on.
Ow, that hurts. But yeah,
Ow.
Another thing that we should probably talk about.
Soundbite.
Another thing that we should talk. Inside Out 2 somehow made $100 million on its second weekend. I don't know. If ever
I knew it.
Before.
I knew it. I don't know if I told you guys the story from last week, but again, wait. I don't think William wasn't here for that story.
William wasn't here for it. No.
You mean this?
Ew. Okay, here's a rerun of what happened. So me and my dad were probably going to be the only two bowling, even though that never happened because the movie theater that also hosts a bowling alley was so packed in the parking lot. My dad did not want to take his chances going inside because there could have been too many people in the bowling alley, could have been too many people in the theaters. And I'm like, so what do we do? So we just simply, went off. And you know what? I noticed that I knew it had something to do with Inside Out 2. And guess what? Ever since then, Inside Out 2 has been getting box office hit galore. It is a financial and a theatrical success.
It is at this point made worldwide. I'm gonna go by worldwide total here because I always try to go by worldwide total. Like over almost $750 million.
Okay, Jordy. Now with you bringing this up, now it has gone into my mind, and it's like, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
And it makes sense
huge.
why all those cars were in that parking lot. I wish I took a picture of all the cars and the vehicles in the parking lot.
I want to see him. I wanted to get my autograph.
Well, he wasn't there, unfortunately. I think he took a bad wreck like Doc.
Oh God!
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh, what? Too soon?
Oh God!
Not soon
Hey.
enough.
At least Doc died of natural causes. He didn't die from his own wreck.
But yeah. So.
Oh, by the way, here's a funny thing. How do cars die? Like, I get it with the whole battery and all this other stuff, but how do cars who are not even living? Well, then again, in cars they are living beings apparently.
They die of exhaustion.
Exhaust. I was gonna say, like, here's the
Or
thing.
died a terrible death from car collision.
Okay, hang on a second. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna.
Morgan and I had this whole like weird conversation because like for like the past like years, so we've been trying to watch all the Pixar movies, and we were getting through the Cars movies, and we're just starting to ask those questions that like just leave alone. Like,
What
how
would
do
Brian
they
Boitano do?
all-
By the way, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right.
All right.
I don't know.
The
You
answer
tell
is
me.
they just do.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Oh my God! I can't wait to talk about this movie because this movie.
All right. There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
you're
let me just
wearing a
say-
green shirt.
When it comes down to the movie we're reviewing, I'll give my thoughts on it. I mean, I'm not gonna bash on people who liked it, but I'm not gonna, crucify
Renegade,
it
this is
too
a
much.
critically acclaimed movie we're talking about. This is a acclaimed movie. Almost everybody in this chat likes this movie, as far as I know.
Yeah, well, I'll save my opinion.
Well, I hate whatever Victor likes.
But anyway, so let me
You
just
be
say this.
quiet. You don't
You
know
asshole,
I like.
Jared.
Let me just say this. So when I'm talking about cars, like, how are these cars living beings? And you know what? I feel like that's going to happen.
What?
It's going to lead up to an abortion rights, conversation.
Jesus.
Like,
I don't know how
like
cars can
it's
get
not a
aborted.
living being growing inside you.
How
Really?
that leads me to another question. How could cars actually reproduce?
That's the thing.
Well, we'll get, mechanical dildos. That's
There,
for sure.
there's no. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? This is what I'm thinking. Have you ever seen how a turtle fornicates?
No.
Well, I have, because I've seen a turtle, a little tiny turtle, like try to hump on a little plushy thingy, whatever it is,
There,
and
yeah.
it had its tongue sticking out. Do like,
Let's see. There's this really old video when
wait. Guess they're sentient. Oh my god.
There was this really old video that I filmed in like my junior year of high school. I was on a trip to Canada.
Oh,
yeah. Speaking of Canada,
But
oh, boy.
but there was some turtles there, and the turtle was humping another turtle, and I
Hold
was
on.
filming it, and I need
Okay.
to find the video somewhere. But like, you can just hear one of the girls in my group and everything. She's like, "No comment."
Oh,
Hold on
Okay.
a second. Hunter
God.
just said, "Don't put that in my head." I think what he's talking about was what I was doing right there. No,
And also-
Or that won't stop the Ninja Turtles from wanting to bang April. No. Ugh.
Okay. hang on a second.
wait. How can? Okay, I know turtles can fornicate, but can they really bang a human?
Well,
I
if
don't wanna
you watch
know.
10 nuts.
Hang
Oh,
on a second.
jeez.
Jose just sent
That's
me
like
something.
that's like having a transformer. Oh wait, never mind.
Hold on.
The Transformers did piss on one guy. in the
No. I was talking about that's like having a transformer. Oh wait, it's a trans.
Oh,
Hang on a second,
Jesus.
guys. Hang on.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah, whatever, you fat bitch. What did you say? I said I have a bad itch.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh my God.
Kyle's mom's a big fat bitch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. Bitch.
We'll be talking about that song practically in detail when we get to the review.
Anyway, let's go ahead and say hello to people.
Yes,
We got Hunter Hughes, we got Jose, we got Emo Nuyasha, we got Soren the Film Brony, and we got the Chuck Jose channel, we got A
Oh my
Pizzle 90.
God. Brandon just sent me a video.
He
Wait,
did too.
Wait, which one? Is it a Beauregard or Martin?
Hang on a second.
Beauregard sent it to me.
Hang
Okay.
on.
Humphrey Bogart!
Oh my God. What? Oh, well, we're gonna get some serious copyright issues right now, buddy. Oh,
Anyway, give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta get my iPad.
MetroCon 2024.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. So, overall, in terms of like what in terms of other things. What the?
Oh my gosh,
What
that
did
was
you
so
say,
loud.
Jordy,
What
what?
are you doing? Make
Daddy's
What are you doing?
back, bitches!
What are you doing?
What are you
I had to
doing?
get my iPad. You know,
Dad, you're like this.
the same iPad I was showing you, William, before we had the talk with Victor.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, I think we might need to make this official, for everyone to know,
Yeah,
like if you watch the show.
I'll make this official now. I thought I made it official, but I guess I didn't last week. I didn't.
Might as well make it official with all of us here.
Yeah.
Yep.
To me, like I already said before, I wasn't going to talk about hold on. Actually, I have something funny. I have something funny. Hold on. I said last week that I wasn't going to talk about the anymore.
When you first pronounced it, it was actually funnier that way.
What?
Hey, Tom. Hey.
What's up, guys? How's it going, Tom?
Hey,
hello.
I hope you're doing well, Tom.
Be right back, Shaq. So I can scream. Oh, be right back.
Wait. Okay. You know what? This is funny. I got to read this. I'm ready for the 24-hour Acolyte praise stream.
Like I said before, I have mixed spots on the show so far. Some parts are good, other parts are
I'll do it.
But in terms of what should be official here, in order for the sake of sanity of ourselves, for the sanity of this chat, so we can all get along and have fun and, not be so repressed in our emotions, I'm banning further discussion of the Acolyte on this show. It's done. It's done. From this point forward, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're like, V is banned. And that's why we're going to call it
It's banned. It's blacklisted from being discussed on the show ever again.
Yes, it's blacklisted.
But I will say, though,
our own sanity,
it's kind of funny how
blacklist.
that show is blacklisted, but then of course, but the thing is,
it's fine. It's fine. If you think it's a super show, that's fine. It's just that, some people get really, really turned up. I've been noticing that a lot lately. But
here's the thing.
I
If
am
you want
not
to talk
saying
about
word.
now, listen here. If you really, really want to talk about stupidity, holy shit! Don't get me started on Young Jedi Adventures.
What are you?
Young poo poo. It's like
Oh my god!
Justice
I
if it
rewatched
was-
it recently when I made that rant, and I was like, "You're doing this for the kiddies or the little kiddies?" I'm just like laughing at myself. Oh, kitty!
Wait,
Yeah, the kitties out.
where's the kitty?
It's
Hey,
funny
kid, what you
because
doing?
it's funny because I don't have a V chip in my brain right now. I do not have the V chip inside my brain.
Say hi.
Aw.
Aw. Hey, it's Smokey from Stuart
Show
Little.
your wonky paw, Weepy.
No, it's Monty. It looks more like Monty from
No,
Stuart
dude,
Little.
it's Smokey. What are you talking about?
Smokey? I thought his name was Monty.
No,
Fucking character.
Monty
altogether.
was.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Speaking of kitties, Despicable Me 4.
Oh, kill me now. Despicable Me 4. I have to deal with those fucking garbage ass minions, annoying minions that irritate the.
Why don't you like the minions?
Because
It's
they're
definitely going to make
annoying.
bank, that's for sure.
Is it because they're yellow?
No, it's because they're annoying.
Is it because they're midgets?
It's like people. You know how
Is
people. Some
Is
people
it
are
because?
like,
Is it
My,
because the minions are midgets?
Morgan's stepmom has made the minions her personality.
oh no. Oh,
I mean,
Is
I
it
will say
because-
this though too. With the first two Despicable Me
I love
movies,
those first
I mean,
two movies, but then it.
I haven't seen.
I mean,
a
it's
single
all about
one of them.
Grouch
I've-
just
I've
trying to be a
never
family
been
man.
interested.
Yeah, and then
Is
they
it
made it all about
because the minions
They
only
changed
wear
the
overalls and
part of
nothing
the
underneath?
movie. And when it came to like the Minions Rise of Gru shit, I was just like, I had enough. Like when I saw it in the theater, I thought it was so
Is it-
obnoxious. I was
You
like,
don't-
why
is it-
do people like this? Why are people going out in ties to see this movie? Why are people selling this popcorn bucket for millions of dollars on end? I'm just like, what's the point here? This is like the most annoying.
Is
film
there
I've
another
ever
reason why
seen.
you don't like the minions because they wear overalls and nothing else underneath because they don't wear underwear?
Oh. It's just the minions, they drive me insane. They get annoying very quickly.
Well, is it because
What?
they look Jewish?
Jewish?
What?
They're
my
like Christians,
God.
not Jewish.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Is it because they're I just said that.
Here we go again with this friggin'
Oh,
Is it because
where is this
when
freaking?
did Jordy turn to Adam Sandler? That's actually a very smart question. He does sound like
You know
Adam
what?
Sandler.
Here's the thing. You know what the difference between me and Adam Sandler is? I don't have to be a part of a movie where it makes seizures into a running gag.
This was me when I heard
What
Jordy.
was the movie where the seizure gag happened in? It has to
Oh
be
my
the
god, it would
first
happen
one.
in 8 Crazy Nights.
I never saw that. I wouldn't know.
Oh my god, do not.
Dude.
Like
I
here's
like
the
the
thing. The
live
only thing I'll give
early Adam
I'll give
Sandler
8
stuff.
the only thing I give 8 Crazy Nights credit for is that they have good musical parts in it. As for the story and everything else in general, it is fucking deplorable.
And also,
even the Adam Sandler fans, because you know Adam Sandler has a fan base, but even the fan base doesn't like it. So
and Jordy, not to mention the way the community in the movie was treated, like, was pathetic.
Yeah.
yeah, the songs and the animation, and
You know the difference
I
between you
mean,
and
the animation is just too good. It's too good for that.
Oh!
God. So
He's
another
not pulling
thing
any punches tonight, is there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, wow. There's a lot.
I will say this about Adam Sandler though. I've seen some other stuff that's come out, you know, as of late. I mean, sure he can look and act like a piece of shit on screen, but it turns out that he's not really that bad of a guy when you get to know him in person for some reason.
That's
Like,
what I've heard. I've heard he's like a
when
really
he's
good
in the
guy.
right role and when he's passionate about it,
Like look at
there's
the
no
early
stopping.
stuff. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Big Daddy. Shut up, William. There was when he was at his peak. Everybody loved him.
There
And
comes
then
a point where he
it's
just
slow-
went on to
Punch Drunk Love.
autopilot.
Thank
That was
you.
all right.
Yeah.
That's what
I
Justin
love
said.
Punch.
By the way, Justin Wan is my favorite
heard
black brother from another mother. How you doing?
50 First Dates. I heard that's a really great movie. I own it. I just haven't seen it. And Mr. Deeds and all this other stuff. And then after Click, things kind of slowly went downhill for him. But like I Pronounce You Chuck and Larry was like the big one.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you before you keep going.
I hated
Did
that
you
movie.
like Click?
I did.
I like Click
Like
too.
Click.
I thought it was okay.
I've only
thought
seen
it
the
was
trailer, so I have only.
To be honest with you,
It was
I'm
okay.
kind of glad that we actually agree when it comes to Click because I like the
It's
movie.
part where he punches David Hasselhoff in the face. Was it David Hasselhoff? He punches
No, he
him in the
doesn't punch
face.
him. He smacks him.
He smacks him in his paws.
But anyway, now I know Romy. I bet when he probably gets on here, like the first thing he sees, like, yeah, Sailor, Happy Madison tards.
Oh no, Happy Madison tards. There you go.
Yeah. So, what should we discuss about before we get into our topics? Because I really think I want to get this out there because I don't really want to do it as a topic. I want to discuss something right now.
Go right ahead.
We talked about it before the show, Well, it could be worse. He could be Dr. Disrespect. You know what? That is a good point.
Sorry.
But anyway, so
I don't know what's going on with Doctor Disrespect. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Something's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with him.
oh brother,
I don't know what's going on with him, but I saw like Penguins Zero talk about him, and I don't know what's going on. Oh my god! I just looked it up. Damn it! I regret it.
now and Lord ass, what?
Let's put
What?
it this way. It looks like Dr. Disrespect is now the gamer version of Woody Allen.
Anyway,
Wait,
so while I'm on here, I might as well discuss this real quick,
Woo!
and we're not going to do an hour of it. And for that, I want to, for my part, I apologize for the discussion from last week for ending up in an hour, but that will never happen again on the show. At least for Victor and Jared and anyone else that was involved.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say EDP. No.
EDP's worse.
Oh, fuck that guy.
He is so bad.
Anyway,
Too.
so I was discussing this with Victor behind the scenes, and here's the thing that's going to happen for the future of the show in regards to me. Now, we all know Uriel Ibarra has been gone for over a year, and the last time we saw him was
about a month, almost exactly a month. No, a year and a month ago.
Yeah, and the thing is, I really don't like having to see one of my good friends being gone that long, especially when he's one of the two reasons why I came on here. And I'm not going to go into discussion for what the first reason is, go off script, because again, I know Victor will check me. But let's just say after a certain incident that happened, Victor came to me, and I think he went to Jared as well, just to replace a certain individual who caused a certain incident.
Let's put it this way. Boop.
Yeah, block button, yeah. So basically, he came to me, and I'm not gonna bury him and say he begged me to come on here, because he didn't. He asked. So if anybody thinks that I just torture Victor on a daily basis, I don't. So people need to understand I'm not that kind of a person. I'm no sadist. Not like he is. But anyway.
No, be quiet.
So basically I accepted. And it was only because, for reason number 2. The second reason was also because Uriel was on the show already by that time.
Since the beginning at that point.
Yeah.
Since the very beginning. And Uriel was someone that I have worked with in the past, not just on R&R, but also in other projects as well, including, his own show that he had to cancel, which shall not be mentioned ever again for all the right reasons.
Shall not be named like Lord Voldemort. I don't know. I'm trying to channel my inner Lord Voldemort, but that clearly doesn't work.
But still, I've decided that if he is not back before or during when we do episode 100, which will be on November 5th, 2024 of this year.
If everything goes correctly, if we don't all take a week off, if everything goes correctly, because you never know.
I don't think we'll take a week off as long as I'm still able to show. But still.
Yeah, but as long as, but as long as everything is normal per se, I'll put it that way.
But yeah, now this is also a choice that I will make, even if, because again, I know Victor won't try, cutting me off or do anything like to censor me or whatnot. I got myself a message. Hold on a second.
Somebody trolling?
No, it's just my mom.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. All right, just had to check. Anyway, it's nothing bad. Anyway, so basically, whatever happens, and this is my choice after episode 100 is done, I'll either stay or I'll go, because I do miss Uriel a lot being on the show with us. I mean, again, I already said he's the second of one of 2 reasons why I joined. Now, as long as I'm not being too censored or too, or being silenced of when I'm trying to get an opinion across, namely this guy who wants to say I'm shutting it down or cutting it off or whatever, when I'm trying to give my opinion.
As long as it apply under rule number 1 of this show, I allow it.
But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm not being too, silenced or censored, because I am a loose cannon, and I do like to talk about
loose cannon too.
Well, the thing is, I like to talk about anything and everything, and sometimes not a lot of rules apply to a loose cannon. But regardless, that's just it, And the thing is, it's not going to stop, and I'm not saying this will stop, Victor from doing the show. I don't want him to stop the show because if I leave, it'll be because, on my own terms. And I want, all of us to be here, the crew, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But then again, if things keep going good, regards to me getting my point across like I want to, whenever I want to, then maybe I'll probably, it'll probably convince me to stay more than ever, even with Uriel not being here. But I just want you guys to know that if I do leave, it is nothing personal against Victor. It's nothing personal against anybody on the panel like William or Jared. It's just, I really want all of us, like the 5 of us, being back together. Even if Uriel is not like, well, yeah, because Ibarra, he's one of my boys, man. Like he's like one of my best friends, like,
Yeah.
I mean, like we've known each other since after episode 29 of R&R.
Wow. So that has to be around how many years?
4, I believe.
Oh, wow. It's a
Damn.
long time for a friendship to be created 4 years ago.
Yep. But at the end of the day, but don't worry too much about it, and don't give too much thought of it. I mean, if I stay, I'll stay. I mean, and I'm not doing it
early in development, as they say.
And besides, and even if Uriel doesn't come back, and if I still feel comfortable on the show, then yeah, I'll stay. That's just how it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just want everybody else's thoughts.
Like I said before, I said it to him backstage when he decided, when he told me this. I told him, if you don't feel comfortable anymore, that's okay. That's fine. I don't, with me, sure, it'll be hard to find a replacement. It's hard, but
yeah, I was talking to William, like, even if you found a perfect replacement for me, I would be surprised. And
yeah, I mean, here's the thing though, like,
not that I'd be offended or anything, because I don't get offended easily.
Ever since I've joined, the popcorn panel, I've always felt like I have this thing in my head to where I need to be a full-time co-host because you may never know what is going to happen in the future,
I know a person who wants to join.
I mean, you just don't know.
Hold on. I get it, Tom. Hold on. Joey Wheeler here.
But yeah,
Because well, with me too,
Press it.
I mean, I told Victor for what was this? This was like last year maybe at this point, or no, not even last year. It was a few months back.
You know what? Okay.
I actually had a conversation about him a couple of weeks ago before you said it to you. I want Jaden on the show. I do. I think I've expressed it to him. Maybe
The only problem is with Chayton is his work schedule.
That's the problem.
Like does he works like late hours or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Like,
it is.
But still, anyway, Jared, I'm sorry.
Like with me and everything, I had told Victor that I had to step down from being full time just because I had school going on.
Yeah.
Family, friends.
Basically,
I still have school going on, but like not during the summer and stuff.
Like Jared, Jared, you're being like the Brock Lesnar of this show.
Except he's better than Brock Lesnar. Let's face it.
Oh my God. Okay. I give Brock Lesnar credit where credit's due because again, after Endeavor bought WWE. I mean, he was more into the on the programming and all that other stuff in WWE, but I just can't forgive the fact that how he
the roid raging retard.
Yeah, the roid raging retard. The part timing farm boy that lives up in Canada. Who used to live up in Michigan.
And he buries people.
No, Minnesota. I'm sorry.
And he buries.
Okay, I'm like the Roman Reigns of R&R. No, you're the Kenny Omega of R&R.
But yeah, like
carry on my wayward dickhead.
So as Jared was saying, he had to step down full time because of all the school and.
But also, in the fall, I only have one class.
I'm surprised you're praising him for.
Yeah, you were telling me about this, Jared.
Yeah.
about this
Yeah,
a week
I have
ago.
Go
one
ahead, Jared.
class,
I'll
and then
respond.
my
I'll respond to
degree is done. I'll have it. I'm going for another job in the library system. It would just
Oh,
mean,
that's
like,
right. You told us about
it would
that.
just also mean being bumped up to the branch manager of my library. I may get it. May
Well,
not.
Jared,
Have
that
the
would make sense
potential of
because
getting it really well, but yeah, that was the whole reason why I had initially been like, I need to step back and everything. But obviously, I've had a lot
Wait
more
a minute.
time
I just
recently
noticed-
because there was that big stint where I was like, oh, I was able to be on here for like 5 episodes,
5 weeks?
5
Hold on.
weeks
I
or
just
so.
noticed something.
Yeah.
Why the are we all wearing green shirts?
I'm not wearing green. This is
why am
gray.
I wearing green?
This is gray.
Well, it almost
Well, get out of here, you asshole!
No.
Wait,
Look at here.
One
Look
thing
here.
Victor will get from a stripper is a restraining order.
Yeah.
Which
but
Look
how
at this.
another
bad?
reason why I was like, I was completely
Huh.
fine and happy with like being on like this episode is because I do have the time now. I do have the time right now to
Mhm.
be on here and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
fine. All things considering.
And plus,
I know you guys like having like, for like sometimes 3 people, but having 4 people on.
I mean, it's
Pretty
the
good.
Celtics won when they won the what you call it, the NBA Finals.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
to respond to Hunter's comment, the thing is, my hatred for Brock Lesnar, it was justified. Like for many reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at the product of WWE back then, with the way how he was booked,
in charge.
yeah, and Vince was still in charge. Oh my God, Mr. Mick Headshitter, of course. Yeah, you still like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep that. So, Mr. McHeadshitter, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is my dildo. And it's called Macho Man.
By the way,
He
check
named
out the film
dildos
form.
he named dildos and like sex toys after wrestlers. I'm not kidding you, his favorite wrestlers. Anyway, but yeah, with Brock Lesnar, my hatred for him died down as soon as, God, when he was not being the top guy that much anymore, like, the guy with the belt or whatever. Because again, if you're not going to defend the title and be full time, then again, don't win the title. In fact, he doesn't even need to be a draw, to hold the title. He's a draw in and of itself, like the UFC. Need I say more?
Yeah. But yeah,
Wait, what? Yeah, no, I'm not kidding, Ben. He literally named his sex objects like dildos or whatever after his favorite wrestler.
Yes, that is true. The McMahon did do that. It's part of the papers, the lawsuit. It's part of the lawsuit.
Yeah, from God, what was that?
Janelle Grant.
Janelle Grant. God, how do you remember that name? I mean,
because
I can barely.
All this shit is still very fresh in my mind. Even
Well,
months
yeah,
later.
and of course it is shit. Of course.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a food orgy.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
party too. Oh yeah. So
Wait, hold on a second. Russo. Oh dear God, do I have something to say about his ass this Thursday?
What did Vince Russo do, bro? What did he do, bro?
In 2000, and he said this during the whole Who Killed WCW series that's going on Vice. He said, and I quote, that in 2000 in WCW he had more personality than everybody in WCW. Again, I'm going to save that for Honor this Thursday.
I'm going to say this right now. David Arquette with the World Championship has more fucking personality than you, bitch.
But yeah, I'm going to save my thoughts for Thursday because again, I don't want to say something I'll regret on this show.
That's fucking hilarious. That is fucking hysterical to me. Anyway, we're 34 minutes in.
But here's the thing. You know who I'm hoping who buries Russo for that statement he makes? Jim Cornette.
What about Tony Schiavone? You could boast him too.
Tony Schiavone. Oh my God. Tony Schiavone, he can't even do anything without being stapled to his seat in AEW.
Stapled to a seat. Staples.
Yeah, stapled. You know.
Go to Staples and staple your ass.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Like I said, I want Jim Cornette to. I want him to roast Vince Russo again because he's simply the master of it.
Seems to be, yeah. But yeah, we're 34 minutes in. We haven't gone through one single.
I just simply wanted to get what I needed to get off my chest real quick about my position on the show. Not really. And again, it's nothing.
I'm glad I heard that because I wasn't here for it.
Again, it was. I wasn't. I'm not making the choice whether to attack Victor or destroy the show. I mean, it's just a choice. That's all. Wait, this means I have to name every sex toy Free Willy, Horny Victor, Jizz Jordy, and Just Jared.
Oh no! I do
no.
not like the one that's called. That's my name.
You know what?
God,
that makes it seem like it's just me.
I would consider that an honor. To be honest,
I do not even want to remember or imagine that.
No. Think about it.
Yeah.
When you here's the thing: if you're being named after a sex toy, that means you'll be in them and they'll never forget you.
That's nasty.
Well, here's the thing. Jared would know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Jared probably has no clue.
What is it that you is talking about?
This is how you know that you. That's how you.
Misa know how to speak English stuff. Speaking of, okay, hold on. Speaking of Star Wars, I'm looking forward to Lego Star Wars Rebuilding the Galaxy when we get finally.
They're doing another Lego Star Wars game.
No, not another Lego Star Wars game. They're doing like a series, like a mini series.
Okay, I get it now.
And I'm looking forward to the Lego Star Wars Rebuilding the Galaxy when they finally introduce the one thing fans have been having theories of for a long time, and we have Darth Jar Jar.
Oh, good Lord.
We finally get Darth Jar Jar, or Jar Jar as a villain.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be something special.
Wait a second. You're like, oh boy, like as in a negative way. You should be cheering because you. What? Oh.
I'm back. Sorry, I thought I was gonna get called away. Oh, anyway. I got some breaking news right now, guys. This is not my topic, but I have to talk about this right here because look at this. Look at this. This is from Showbiz 411, and this is what I saw. The Paramount, you're asking for it. Like ever since the whole selling thing and the whole thing with Skydance and how they're not being sold and they're being sold. Look at this. Paramount is now erasing the archives of the MTV website, wipes music and cultural history after 30 plus years. MTV.com is gone.
No.
Gone. Way to go, Paramount. Way to go. You waste all the history of MTV and all the articles even back then. Like
so,
archive.
I guess we have backlash but now we're gonna have backlash for Paramount Plus, huh?
This is why I need to be an archivist. Damn it.
Somebody put in a comment section a long time ago. I think it was because I reacted to the WWE Speed title, saying that I could have the white coats come after me and put me in Asylum. Thing is, you're gonna need Arkham Asylum to put my ass into a white coat.
In fact, in terms of the article right here, some of the writers from MTV.com, some of the writers who work on they are pissed off. One writer named Kathy Ian Doley said MTV.com deleting all of our articles and replacing them with schedules for TV shows that can no longer be streamed on their site is proof that no one has any idea what the hell they're doing right now. And the other guy said, so MTVnews.com no longer exists. 8 years of my life are gone without a trace, all because it didn't fit some executives' bottom line. Infuriating is too small of a world. Mitchell Clark wrote, I don't even have the words. I was just a freelancer, but I put so much blood, sweat, and tears into telling stories I cared about the right way on that platform. What a gut punch.
Okay, so and Hunter just says, I guarantee pensions are starting tomorrow.
Pensions. You mean?
Congratulations, sorry, Redstone. You keep on fucking killing Paramount even further. That's why I'm this fucking sale bullshit and all the Redstones. This is what the Redstones.
What do you think about this
controlling
bullshit?
Paramount for so long. Now it's coming to bite them in the ass.
Kiki.
No.
Yeah, hide your head
This
in
happened literally
disgrace. I know. I feel the same way.
What is that kitty's name?
That's Kiki.
No.
Kiki's livery service. I had to watch it for the Kirsten binge.
Even though my camera is off for now because
That's
I have my
another
family
thing.
over
That's another thing I wanna
because
talk about before we get to my topic.
Wait.
Donald Sutherland. Did we kill
Yeah.
him? Did we kill him?
Hold on a second.
Maybe.
Hunter, you just said, sounds like my trans Sazlov theory is correct.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Like
God.
I said before, we reviewed Backdraft last week, and then 2 days later, Donald Sutherland passed. I'm
Yeah.
Did we kill him?
Wait. What are we talking about? Wait, Donald Sutherland?
The guy who plays
Yeah.
Ronald in Backdraft. You know, the guy who's in the prison who's the nutty guy. He died 2 days after we reviewed it.
yeah,
And I'm
he
like, did we kill
Wow!
yeah
Did
he
we kill
died
him?
for a battle against like some sort of illness.
Jose just asked, Jim Cornette, what do you think about the Paramount bullshit? What? Damn.
Yeah.
It's
Donald
terrible.
ripped apart
It's
the-
terrible.
for 12 civilians? Oh my god,
It's
a Hunger
terrible.
Games joke.
Like, you mother, I'll kill you and your hot date mother son, and you Paramount and Searchlight.
Wow. But yeah, with this stuff about deleting MTV Lewds, I hope fucking like people like Kurt Loder fucking protest this shit and get some like attack. Like Kurt Loder, he's like one of the big guys from MTV News back in the 90s.
You know what they say? Attack! Attack!
There should be fucking protests. I agree. There should be fucking protests because
Wait, when I say attack, you mean that's protest?
no, I'm talking about Hunter's comment about petitions and protests and things like
I
that.
just read.
I said that. You read that, but I'm just responding to that. I didn't respond to that yet. But like, yikes, man. This is stupid.
But yeah, we reviewed Backdraft, and then he dies 2 days later. Oh my!
Yeah, it's like
That's
we're like,
very
did we kill him?
unfortunate.
But yeah, we're 42 minutes in. We haven't gone for one fucking topic left. Let's get on focus, and we don't want it to be.
We're
like
just
that.
we're doing what we do best, and that's have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, happy fun, and that's why I'm gonna let Jared
F
go
is
first.
for fire, the
Wait,
birds
me go
of the whole
first?
town.
Yes,
Oh
You
my
win for
God.
uranium bombs.
You go first.
It is for those survivors. Whack you!
God.
Plankton.
Plankton, shut the up.
If you listen to Dragon Ball Z and then or Cell or Plankton voicing Cell, you would that video is so awesome.
But yeah, Jared, like I told you.
All right. So for my topic, I think I will go with this one because I'll have doubled the amount of stuff to talk about.
Okay.
So last week,
Is it going to be 40?
finally saw the highest grossing domestic film of this year,
Yeah.
Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
This is a very important sequel to me because the first movie is a very important movie to me because I would rank it as not just my favorite animated movie of all time, but just like a top 10 favorite movie of all time. Ever since I watched it, I guess back when it came out, which was what, 2015?
Yeah, 2015.
Yes.
It has stuck with me. It's
What
an
the
emotional roller coaster. It's
Oh.
a movie that was made for me as somebody that considers themselves
Jared.
like very attuned. Yes.
Okay, sorry to cut you off. There was a glitch that happened on my iPad right here, and oh my god! And Victor, if you had saw the glitch that I saw right now on your post an hour ago,
What?
okay, we got like 2 people that like it and one that love it. Now I'm the one that loves it. Okay,
Huh?
and the numbers of others, it was growing.
Wait. What glitching like Facebook or YouTube?
Huh?
Facebook.
Oh wow.
That I was like, wait, what? Then where's this audience when we needed it?
Yeah. That's true. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Inside Out, like as somebody that is very in tune with, I consider myself a very like emotional person. Like I have like a lot of empathy and in me, and that kind of stuff just really clicks with me.
Mhm.
And so Inside Out has been a movie that I have always deeply loved. I've never reviewed it on my channel. I plan to when I eventually do like maybe a big Pixar.
You're already going for all the Disney fucking movies right now. I mean,
Yeah, I know. Which I am
where are
going
you
to
on
plan
now?
on moving faster with those to get to the end.
Like, where are you on
Because
now?
I have Jungle Book next.
Oh, so that means you're gonna about to go into the Dark Age.
So I think once I get to the Dark Age, I'm going to start doing 2 Disney reviews a month,
Mm.
just so I can get closer to the end.
Okay.
But yeah, Inside Out, I think is a cinematic masterpiece.
I think
I
it's a great
think
movie.
it is
Oh, I
Pete
love it.
Docter's magnum opus. And it's just a story that really affected me in like the best way possible. A lot of it was, maybe like the theater experience. So I was excited to watch this movie, but also nervous, cautiously optimistic though,
Dips, knock on wood.
because this is the sequel to one of my favorite movies of all time, my favorite animated film of all time. And so,
Yeah, I
and
would get
there
scared
was
about every
things
Scream movie that
also,
comes out.
there's also things that like scared me at first, like voice actors not
What scares
returning.
you? Oh, right, the whole thing about fuck, not Paul Rudd, Bill Hader. I don't think he's back. I think he got.
Yeah, Bill Hader's not back, and Mindy Kaling is
Well,
not
frankly,
back.
I think that might be a good thing considering Velma.
But
But
a lot of it was like Amy Poehler's salary was like so far like higher
so he got like
than
double the salary or triple the
yes.
salary. Damn.
So and I guess that just kind of put a sour taste in my mouth, even though I shouldn't have been too worried because it's like voice performances can be changed and everything. It's like
Yeah.
what's the story and everything. So I went into this movie obviously cautiously optimistic, and I was excited because it's getting stellar reviews. None on the level of the first one, obviously, which I think on like Rotten Tomatoes, the first one has like a 98%.
Well, that's gonna be hard to top a 98.
And
Gotta
then
go a
and then the
99.
new one has like a 91, which is still fantastic.
I think that's equal. I think that's
That's
just about equal.
fantastic. So I went into this movie and I held back my expectations because I was like, listen, this is my favorite animated film of all time. It's like it's either it could surpass it, or I'm always going to maybe think lesser of it just because of that.
Yeah.
So I'm going in there with a little bias towards the first one. And you know what? I came out of the theater with just a big smile on my face. I thought this movie was great. I don't think it is perfect like the first one. The first one is pretty as perfect as you can get a Pixar film to be.
Yeah, like Finding Nemo. To me, that's a
But this
perfect
one,
film,
but that shouldn't, say like this movie is like lesser in any regards, because this is a great film and a really great sequel that I think it just doesn't hit the landing in the third act. I will say that this is probably the funniest of either one of them. This one is so freaking funny. The comedy is really on point. Nothing though beats the dream like movie that they're making in the first one with like with the dog it gets cut in half in her dream.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you're talking about Dream Productions, I believe.
Yes, nothing beats that scene. But there are scenes in here that are so funny, and the voice cast is just absolutely lovely. Honestly, is it
Barf,
Tom
barf, barf,
Tim
barf,
Hale?
barf, 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 barf,
Tony
barf.
Hale. That's
Tony Hale
Forky.
is the replacement for Bill Hader, and honestly, with the
Wait, the guy who
changes
Forky
in
hasn't.
voice cast,
What? No.
could not tell.
You
Could
really?
not tell at all.
Wow.
It just felt so perfect in that regard.
Oh no. Look
I
who just came.
Hi, Chad. What the hell was?
I think one of the drawbacks of this film, though, is that I'll get some of my negatives out of the way before I start praising more of it. I think it is a little too close narratively to the first film. It ends up being there's a thing, things go wrong, they have to go to the other side of the mind or whatever to get it back and everything in time for things to happen and everything. So like the plot beats are very, very similar, and I don't know if by the very end Riley fully earns the ending that she gets necessarily. I will not go into detail on that, but I do like how they do something too, which was actually like people like Don Bluth actually pointed this out as a criticism of the original Inside Out, which he did love, but he had a criticism of it. And that is that the emotions are controlling Riley and everything. And it's like Riley's not her own person. They make it to where as Riley is getting older, kind of like how we get older and we're influenced by all these people, but eventually as we get older, we become our own person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you have these emotions and everything, but Riley is still at the heart of it, Riley, and she can dictate things on her own. But really, the big stars of the show this time around are the new emotions, in particular, anxiety, which steals the show. And my girlfriend, Morgan, has dealt with a lot of anxiety her entire life. She has had like huge panic attacks, and she found this movie incredibly cringy to watch in the best way because of how well it portrays, you know, how people with like severe anxiety act, because anxiety is constantly like, I need to protect Riley from everything. And the thing is, I will, you know, think 20 steps ahead of, you know, what could happen with these multiple different outcomes and everything.
I feel that way sometimes too. I think we all do.
And you know, like
so basically with all these emotions, now this is what you're saying is the emotions, what they are in Inside Out. They're basically, you know, slavers against white people, right?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I would go that far.
Well, basically, most of the people we saw in the like at the end credits, when we saw the emotions of other people, they were mostly white.
Yeah. Also, like.
Oh yeah. Hold on a second. 6 years of drama school for this.
Oh yeah, and Maya Hawke is anxiety, as Hunter says, and she is fantastic. Definitely the standout of the entire film and everything. And
wait, who is?
Huh?
Wait, who is?
Maya Hawke as in Anxiety. It's Ethan.
Oh, okay.
Ethan Hawke's daughter, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely
a
the
talented
standout.
nepotism baby. She's actually a
And-
talented nepotism baby. It's not like a hack.
Anxiety kind of works
It's because you're
as
my
the
favorite nipple
villain
baby.
of the film. Like, Anxiety kind of works as the villain of the film, but I would not say that, like, any one person is, like,
The villain.
the villain. It's
like
kind
Toy
of
Story
like
4.
with
It's
the
like
first
Toy
one. There's
Story
not
4.
really a true villain. There's just, an obstacle.
Let me just say it like this. They act antagonistic, but they're not an antagonist.
Yes. Because
That's
you
what
can
you're
have a story without an antagonist as long as you have a
Pixar's done it
conflict.
before. Like for example, Gabby in Toy Story 4. At first, it acts completely like antagonistic,
Yes.
but then you see what she's really been dealing with, and like now
And I think
understand.
she's one of the best things that the Toy Story franchise has ever created.
Toy Story 4 is a fucking masterpiece. I don't give a shit. Oh, it's a cash grab. No, it's a masterpiece.
I love Toy Story 4.
I do too.
And
A
I'm
lot of
looking forward-
people like. Here's the thing. A lot of people want to say they should have ended it at 3 because it looked like the perfect ending.
They didn't
But-
originally want to end it at 3 either. They
Yeah,
probably
but here's the thing. In my view, I just felt like they could have made more stories. Like maybe a TV series, but I knew they
They're
didn't.
making 5 though. They're making 5 now.
with
I'm
Andrew
assuming-
Stanton.
That is why I'm so looking forward to it. Andrew Stanton is
Yeah.
my favorite Pixar filmmaker. The motherfucker directed Finding Nemo and Wall-E. It's
Yeah.
fucking great.
And I think for Toy Story 5, are they gonna like try to focus on ending Buzz
I would
Lightyear's
hope
story
that
arc?
they would
I
focus
feel
on
That's
like
the
it.
it
thing.
has to
That's the
be.
thing, though. We don't know if they're gonna end it with Buzz's story.
I
I
would
mean-
think that's the natural way to do it.
I mean-
I believe that too, I think.
Buzz. Well, here's the thing about the two main characters that we do know about Toy Story. Like with Woody and Buzz, I think when it comes down to them, they were like the main, like anchors of the Toy Story because they were they're the more popular characters, obviously.
Yeah.
Sure, there are other characters in there that are not as popular as they are. And we know Play School was already involved with it with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, but that's a whole different story. But the point is, okay. Finish Buzz's story! There. Now go away, Hunter. Go away, Hunter. But yeah, what I'm saying is, when it comes down to the franchise as a whole, I don't see it continuing after it's done with either Buzz's story or maybe even Woody's story, because you never know. Like his story doesn't have to end.
You never know. Yeah, you never
Like
know.
Woody's story does not have to end just because he's no longer with a kid. Like it could still continue if it wanted
I
to.
think they can meet up. I think he could come back to the fold. I think they could.
This is how I feel. Like, obviously, like, okay, we're going off topic, but like,
Yeah, I
do
know,
wanna
but it's
bring this up
Pixar.
because people talk about sequels and all this stuff. But here's the thing: I think with Pixar,
They don't make
Pixar-
sequels unless they have something.
Yes,
story. That's
that
why.
is
I was
the
going to
thing.
say, Victor,
Like-
let him talk.
Reason why, like, because I know a lot of people talk about that time period in Pixar where they were just going sequel crazy. Well, for one, they were getting it out of their system because Circle 7 existed and they
that's
couldn't
right.
make
Circle
sequels.
7. Circle 7. That's a very interesting history.
What is that?
Yes.
What is that?
Okay,
Seven
so
was a
basically,
team?
What is that? It's a circle
Okay,
jerk that I
here's
don't
the
know about?
All right. I'll try to explain. Maybe just
Yes.
Jared could help me. It was a division of Disney Disney Toon Studios. I believe it was a division of Disney Toon Studios, which did the direct-to-video sequels. Pixar was gonna leave Disney to go to like another company, like Fox or something, to make movies for them. But before they got acquired, so Disney, since they held the rights to Toy Story, and I think they're gonna do another sequel, which I can't really remember. They were gonna do the sequel
Whoa.
by themselves via
Who's
Circle
that?
7 Animation. They were gonna make Toy Story 3 just under Circle 7.
Yes.
This is a new guy in the live chat. Hello? Astrotoidal?
Astrotoidal.
Astrotoidal?
Well, hello.
But yeah,
Hello.
Circle 7 is gonna make a bunch of crappy direct-to-video sequels to Pixar movies because they were gonna do that.
How can they be direct to
Until-
video if they now have a streaming service now?
No, that was back in the day. It was around 2004,
Yeah.
2005 when this happened, and
And they never made a
they never
single
made them
movie.
because Disney acquired Pixar in 2005, maybe 2006, and that's why they made the sequels on their own.
Yeah,
that's
so
just-
like that's why
Oh, he's on
like
Jaws stream.
things like Monsters
okay.
Inc.
Welcome.
became
Welcome.
Monster. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we were saying.
I was gonna say to. Well, gosh, we were talked a
Damn
little bit
it.
about.
We were talking about the anxiety character, and then
Okay. Oh, yeah. About Inside Out too. Oh, yeah. The whole reason I was talking about this. Yes, the anxiety character. I think though that the other characters don't get like the new emotions don't get as much time to shine or anything, but I feel I'm okay with it because obviously it's kind of like Joy stole the spotlight, in the first one too, where it was like mainly a joy and sadness story, whereas the others were supporting players of sorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the movie is a great sequel. I don't think it's a perfect sequel in my eyes, at least. But at the end of the day, I'm like so glad this is making fucking money because it's like honestly,
it's getting box office records too.
I think they were hinting at something, and I wish that they had put it in this movie. In fact, I thought that they were going to put this in the movie. But like, if they were to make a third one, and I think they would make a third one.
It's no doubt about that. They're gonna make a third one. There's no doubt about that right now.
But
No
they hint at something that emotions can evolve and that they are much more complex than just very simple like joy. Oh, you're happy.
I'm happy, joy.
And stuff. And that maybe like there's potential that maybe these emotions can kind of be like, at the end of the first Inside Out and everything, when it's like they have the memory balls that are a mixture of sadness and happiness and all that stuff, that maybe the emotions can be that way too. It leaves it off in a very interesting thing. I don't know if they would go that direction at all, but that's exciting. But yeah, this is a great movie. It's not quite a 9 out of 10 for me. As much as I would have loved it to be and everything, right now it is an 8, but obviously I rewatch things all the time and my ratings change. So we'll have to see. Also, I give the first Inside Out a 10 out of 10. So
Yeah. I'm one of the William. Did you see this? Did you see Inside Out 2 or no?
No, I have not because everything in my life has been getting in the way. But I hopefully I'll be able to see this one.
The thing is, I felt like I'm like one of the last fucking people's. Like, I haven't even seen the movie yet. I'm like, oh, I'm missing out. But luckily, ever since I haven't been on social media that much, so I haven't gotten spoiled yet. Thank God. That's the benefit.
Let's see. So, I was waiting on to watch Inside Out 2 when Morgan got back from her work and everything she was doing in Minneapolis. So I had to wait for her, and she was getting stuff about it on like TikTok and everything. And she was like, nope. She was like, literally the day she came back, she was like, here's the hours for Inside Out 2. Let's go watch it. Like now. So literally after work we went and saw it so that
oh my God.
it wouldn't be spoiled or anything.
Yeah, you know, the making movies make this much money. You know, it's sometimes spoilers are unavoidable. Like Deadpool and Wolverine's would be a pain in the ass with spoilers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it opening weekend, or it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, because here's the thing: people don't know anything about spoiler embargo. Clearly, nobody gives a fuck either. So,
Let's see. One of my friends that actually works with Morgan, she was talking about I guess there was already like spoiler talk of for like House of the Dragon last week, and she
oh
was
boy.
like, "Guys, it literally came out an hour ago. Why do people
I don't
wanna
know.
spoil things?"
I was originally going to go see the season, but I thank God I did not actually got spoiled because, like Victor
No
said,
spoilers.
I take, I get away from that.
I haven't seen House of the Dragon at all, so I don't know anything. That's perfect.
I need to, but then Morgan got in a Game of Thrones mood, and she's never watched all of Game of Thrones. She's read the books though, so and I'm currently reading the first book again.
Here's the thing, though. Game of Thrones. Take notes from Damon Lindelof and Crohn's Accused on how to write a fucking finale. Yes, they made the Luck and Lost joke. Final reminder: Lost is coming to Netflix July 1st. Literally in about 6 fucking days. Monday. On Monday, it will be on. I believe it's Monday, right? Yes, it's Monday.
The Crow reboot is rated R for strong bloody violence, gore, language, sexuality / nudity, and drug use.
Like that's gonna save it. Yeah, that Crow movie's fucking
nudity.
Boobies.
And then it's just Bill Skarsgård's dick.
Oh my god. Yeah, as I was saying, Lost on Monday on Netflix. Let's try once we come back on here on next Tuesday. I want to see the shit at number 1. I want to broadcast and make a big news. I want it to be number 1 on Netflix in the TV show category. It deserves it. It's gonna be for a new generation, gonna discover it, and they're gonna be falling in love with it, and maybe they'll understand the ending better than people when it originally aired.
I mean, I don't have like any doubts because Lost has been like a very like popular series ever since it aired, and then once you get to the the season 4, then
best season. The best season. Speaking of which, I never talked to you about how far you got in the Lost, William. How far are you in?
Yeah. I've only I still have some catching up to do.
You spoke about it with me. You were on 5.
Yeah. Like I meant to talk to you about this like before, but I'm getting close to finishing season 5. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes.
Cool. I was gonna. Fuck. Hold on. I have to process my train of thought. What I'm about to say. Hold on. Oh yes. Make sure you don't eat chocolate for dinner. Anyway. Anything else, Jared?
Nope. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, Jordy. I actually want you to go next. I don't want you going last. I want you going second.
All right. Well, I did give a movie review last week on R&R on Justice League, Flashpoint Paradox.
Oh,
I saw that movie. It's a pretty good movie.
That's a really good movie.
I want to talk about Justice League War.
Oh, so you're reviewing all the DC AMU movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
I only one, and that was the Flashpoint Paradox.
That's the first one in that.
It is.
That continuity.
Yeah, good.
The Flashpoint Paradox, I think, is probably,
it's the beginning. It's the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one, but it's not really like, the beginning of it doesn't
the origin. It skips all the origin stuff. It just goes right into it.
Yeah. So with War,
better than the Flash from last year. It's a better adaptation.
Now with the War, I'll say that it was a little bit of a step up, and it was kind of very, very intriguing considering how they start with the whole instead of the whole Super 7.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I'm concerned, I mean, when it comes down to this movie, I thought it was pretty good, giving some background to certain characters and giving some people some, substance, when it comes down to the building.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like the voice actor for Batman. Now, Kevin Conroy will always be my favorite Batman voice actor.
Let's see your voice on Batman in this movie. Let me see. Hold on.
But this Batman is obviously, like voicing the Batman
Jason
for
O'Mara, the guy from Terra Nova. If anybody remembers that show, because I do. They
But
got
yeah.
canceled way too fucking soon.
As far as everything else, hold on. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, war. What did it go for? Absolutely nothing. I'm saying Rush Hour now, but
Yeah. It helps you know about, the characters of such, like, Wonder Woman. I think she's funny. Believe me, in regards to her not knowing so much of the world, especially when she gets an ice cream, like she doesn't know what an ice cream is until she finally tastes it. And I'm like, wow, okay. So she's the Goku of this of this Justice League, thing. Okay.
I like ice cream.
And then now we got Superman, Batman, freaking Green Lantern, who is very overconfident, of course. Hal Jordan. I think Hal Jordan is one of my favorite Green Lanterns, right next to John Stewart.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite.
Oh, by the way, and unlike Hal Jordan, John Stewart, he's black, not white. Like, seriously.
I predicted you would even say that.
I predicted it. Anyway, so yeah. And then there's also formerly known as Captain Marvel, now known as Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been known as Captain Thunder, but then that would have made things a little bit more intriguing. But
yeah.
whatever. Then there is also, of course, the Flash as well. And I think that, and now as for Victor Stone, who becomes Cyborg in this movie, I think.
I feel like Cyborg. Oh no, that was in Flashpoint Paradox. It was an alternate fucking reality where he was like.
It was actually pretty. It was actually now this film is actually pretty decent. You're trying to stop, an invasion from.
Yeah, there was like at the post-credit scene in Flashpoint Paradox about fucking aliens gonna show up on Earth, and I guess it's about those aliens, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like it could have been a different universe.
Oh.
But that's my theory, because again, Flashpoint Paradox, it's like, like you're in this, you know what you're getting right here. But the thing is, the Flashpoint Paradox, somehow I think it's alternate in an alternate universe. It's not the same universe that you're watching within the animated movie, universe.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we get to the end of everything, including, how it was done, I'm not going to lie. It was very good for a starting point. And I give the film possibly maybe a 4 out of 5.
Yummy.
Now, as for the next film I'll review, I'll probably do it on Thursday night on R&R, and it will be regarding The Son of Batman.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't seen that one.
You know what the one animated movie I need to watch? Well, first off, I haven't even reviewed Under the Red Hood yet.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Also, I need to do Year One. I need to watch Year One.
Let's see.
I think I have seen Year One, but I'm not too sure.
I just want to say this. That is my topic right there.
All right.
But yeah, like Year One, I have to watch. I want to watch that. I want to see The Dark Knight Returns, both parts.
I was watching all of them about 2 or 3 years ago, and I only made it to Batman Year One, and then I just kind of dropped off.
Like The Dark Knight Returns, I really want to watch that one. I think in that one, I think Michael Emerson's voicing the Joker from Lost. He's voicing the Joker, and considering Ben Linus versus the Joker, it makes a lot of
Oh my
sense.
gosh.
Yes, I never lost connection. Shut up. Anyway, I guess I'll go now.
I'm glad you reviewed that though, Jordy, because now I'm wanting to go back into the DCAU.
I meant to watch the other ones of the DC AMU, but then I never got around to it. I only watched the Flashpoint Paradox, and that's it. So, I guess I'm gonna go with. Excuse me.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call up. Nah, never mind. Never mind. Let's do this list. The top 30 satisfying deaths of hated movie characters. Oh boy, this shall be fun.
And where is this coming from again?
Watch Mojo. This number 30 I can't talk about because it's from Air Force One. We're gonna talk about that movie literally next week, so I'm gonna move on from there. Number 30
Moving on.
Air Force One. Number 29, Castor Troy in Face Off. Yeah. It's brutal. It's brutal. Number 28, Brad Wesley in Roadhouse. Peter Griffin's favorite movie, Roadhouse. And this is the original, by the way. I'm not talking about the remake. Although the remake, I think, was actually pretty damn.
Yeah,
good.
I think the remake is like decent in its own right, but I do prefer the
I actually prefer the remake because it's a better movie. Because
The original.
the first movie, objectively, it's not very good. Objectively, it's stupid, it's silly. But the second one, I think, is a better made movie. If that makes any sense, it's a better made movie. You know, objectively, the remake is a little bit better.
Although I will
But-
say this too, Jake Gyllenhaal is absolutely terrific in
Yes, he
the
is.
main
Yes,
role.
he is. Number 27, Wretch in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Who? I only remember Ego. Who's Wretch? Who the fuck is that? Let me
Is
read
that
this.
the guy who...
He's not even close. While joining Taskface's mutiny against Yondu was certainly a lot. What ensured his hatred of him is his torment of Baby Groot. While Groot BBQ, he's no pushover. Realizing the rap he's incurred, Wretch wisely attempts an escape. The keyword here being attempts, as Group it snares him and sends him over the catwalk. I don't remember this at all.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was the guy who like sided with Taserface, and he's against Yondu, I believe.
Yeah,
Number
I
26
have
I
not
love
seen that
Volume
movie,
2, but I remember Ego better. I remember him more. Number 26, Colonel Tavington in The Patriot. I don't know if Jared's seen this. It's considering it's a historical epic, but
I have the Blu-ray of it,
well, that must that.
but I have not watched it in a very, very long time. Who was the character again?
Colonel Talon, played by Jason Isaacs.
Oh
believe
yeah,
it or not.
okay, yeah.
Number 25, Ozev Tarantsov and John Wick, the main guy from John Wick. Yeah,
Mhm.
the main guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The son of the father. I mean, Number 26, Felix and Z, and You're Next. This movie fucking sucks. I don't give a shit. It's a fuck you ending. Once we get it in. Number 23, Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2. No, because the Volume 2 was a complete disappointment to me.
I
Volume 1 is
fucking
great.
love the second one.
I prefer Volume 1 over Volume 2. It's not even funny.
I prefer the second one, but I love both equally.
I think he just fucking goes off and kills himself in the most cartoonish way possible. They just do his talk and he just kills himself. Boo-hoo, I don't care. Number 22, Captain Vital in Pan's Labyrinth. Sorry, Tanner, but I still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Number 21, Howard Payne in Speed. Yes, with the fucking train.
Yeah.
Fighting on the train. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. Number 20, Mola Ram in Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom. Yeah, he's the guy who ripped the guy's heart out.
Yeah. Moron Suram.
Number 29, Sebastian Shaw in X-Men First Class. I don't remember him getting killed. Wait, he does get killed. It's Kevin Bacon's character, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Wait,
believe so.
Yeah.
Although I haven't
Go
seen
back
it in
and
a
read
long
lot,
time.
obviously, since it was a reboot of the prequel, kind of. Number 18, now I do remember this. Alma Collin in Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Mockingjay Part 2 fucking sucks. It sucks.
No, I love it.
Disappointing.
The Mockingjay saying was all bad. Part 1 and 2, they were both bad. I like the first 2 Hunger Games a little
Big
better.
disappointment.
Big disappointment. I don't know what the
I
hell they
like
were
both of
thinking.
them. I just think it should have been one movie.
Yes, it should have been one movie. Why did because of money? Because Lionsgate is a bomb factory. Number 17, Henry Rhodes and Day of the Dead. Oh yeah, Bud killing the shit out of him and all the other zombies again. Oh my god, that was a brutal death. I love Day of the Dead.
I do too.
Good movie. That's a really good movie.
Love it.
Number 16, August Walker / John Lark in Mission Impossible Fallout. He's not the main villain though. This is a guy from the last movie. He's the main villain. No. That's from Mission Impossible 3. But, he still gets a satisfying death. Number 50. Oh, yes. Spoiler, everybody, for The Departed. Colin Sullivan. Marky Mark saves the day at the very end of the movie.
Yep.
I love it. That's Scorsese's best. I don't give a shit. It's not Goodfellas. I mean, Goodfellas is up there, but Departed is the best thing he's ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Number 14. Stuntman Mike. Death Proof. I heard that movie is weak. Weak sauce. Number 13, Mrs. Carmody in The Mist. Fuck The Mist. Fuck that shit. I don't need to go on about it. Romy did it for me.
I hated that movie.
Number 12, Carlo Rizzi in The Godfather. I've never seen The Godfather. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yes.
Number 11, Dick Jones in RoboCop. Yeah, in the final scene, RoboCop doesn't he kill him? Doesn't RoboCop kill, or is it ED-209 who kills him? I don't remember. I
have only seen a little bit of RoboCop.
Oh, RoboCop's amazing.
Oh, it's classic.
Number 10, Margaret Wright in the original Carrie. We're not talking about the 2000 and the TV movie. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about the 2013 remake. I heard the TV movie was like the worst thing ever. It makes the 2013 movie look really good.
Yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces of that movie, and it just looks cheap to like.
And they shot it on digital. It was one of the first movies to be shot on digital, and it looks like shit.
Yeah, no wonder why it would look like that.
To think that Catherine Isabel and Emily Duravin are both in that movie playing bullies. I'm just like, what? Some alternate universe where Jacob Fitzgerald and Claire Littleton were friends or something. I'm just like, it's weird. It's weird. Anyway, number 9, Cypher in The Matrix. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cypher.
Yep.
Number 9, Annie Wilkes in Misery. That's like right up there. That is up there.
Is it my favorite Rob Reiner movie? I'm not sure.
My favorite is
that or The Princess Bride.
I mean, seeing as I have seen very few Rob Reiner films, I'm just
as long as you haven't seen North. As long as you haven't seen North.
Don't remind me.
Number 7, Palpatine in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Vader going, well, he doesn't go no in the theatrical, but in the special edition, he goes, no.
He says, fuck you, bitch. That's my new edit.
That would have been like the funniest like edit according to Jared right here.
Jared, this is gonna piss you off, but I don't care. Number 6. Not my daughter, you bitch! Bellatrix Lestrange. He complains about that scene so much. I don't.
Yeah, I do.
That scene is awesome. I don't give a shit.
I do. I think it's just a crowd pleasing moment, and I don't think
it's the last movie. I'd rather it be a crowd pleaser. It's the last movie, for fuck's sake. Number 5, Immortan Joe in Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah, well, that shit. Like, Mad Max Fury Road's already a crazy movie, but
so I recently did a watch through of all the Mad Max movies because I had never seen them. Still haven't seen Furiosa, but
that's so true with Molly Weasley, and that was like the fantasy version of Ripley's "Get Away from Her, You Bitch" from Aliens. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Number
Oh yeah, I
4,
didn't think about that.
the Armitage family in Get Out. The entire family. Fucking everybody.
Yeah,
TS
them.
motherfucking A. Number 2. This is a classic. Hans Gruber falling out the window like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie. You good?
I love
I
Die Hard.
still have not seen it all the way through.
Are you shitting me right
What?
now?
What?
What is wrong
Oh my
with
god,
you?
you sound like Morgan's stepdad.
What, me?
I do.
Although to be fair, when we were on vacation and we had the cabin in Tennessee, he was like, "Now here's a classic you should review and everything," and it was this movie called Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man,
That
and
movie's so fucking obscure. Only a few people like myself know that movie exists, and apparently it's not great.
yeah,
Okay.
that's. I was looking, apparently this movie's not very great. I don't think I'll ever review it.
Okay, Jared, this is me towards you when you haven't seen Die Hard all the way.
Oh my god.
Number 2. I'll put it to you this way. Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yeah.
That movie is so good.
I
Princess
love
Bride.
The Princess Bride.
Number 1. Oh, yeah, it's way up there. Commodus in Gladiator. That's the Joaquin Phoenix character. Yep, you get you get what you fucking deserve. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Ironic, because I'm talking about Joaquin Phoenix right now. But yeah, that's I think I went through that pretty quick. I better.
Yeah, you did.
Else.
Yeah, you actually did. You went
Let's see.
by in a flash.
Let's see. I'm trying to find something that wouldn't be so repetitive. Okay, I got one. Top 20 best movies based on TV shows. I'm a big TV guy, so I think this might be interesting to talk about. Number 20.
I like it when movies are based on TV. Like
Me too.
I find that like even the bad ones, I'm just
Like
kind
the
of like
Fall Guy recently, which I reviewed last week. That's a TV adaptation. Well, it's an adaptation of a TV show, and it was really good. Number 20, SWAT from 2003. I've been meaning to see this
I
one.
didn't know that was.
That was with it's just your boy Colin Farrell. How can you forget about that?
I'm sorry, I need to go through Colin Farrell's filmography like you're going through that one bitch.
It was got Samuel L. Jackson in it too. He's technically the lead. Colin Farrell's like the secondary lead. But the site receiving critical acclaim, the 1970s SWAT series was canceled due to its bold depiction of violence. Still, many remember it fondly for its theme song, which can get anyone crime-solving mode. This 2003 adaptation isn't fully leaning to the on-screen brutality, but does retain the original's action-packed premise. The titular team escorts a dangerous kingpin, while outside forces look to break him out with a solid cast led by Samuel Jackson. SWAT hits its high notes from the opening minutes. It makes full use of the tried and tested template of the series. Thanks to committed performances by its lead actors, fans can enjoy the kind of thrills that the original did so well. All right. Number 19, Maverick with Mel Gibson. I think it's directed by Richard Donner, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I mean, I know of its existence.
Yeah, Jodie Foster's in it. Number 19, why the fuck is this not higher? Why? Do I need to pull out the steelbook? No, I'm not going to. I'm too lazy to pull out. Charlie's Angels. McGee's Charlie's Angels. That should be way higher. You kidding me? That is one of the best TV adaptations. And I love it and its sequel. I don't give a fuck. It's a fun movie. I like it a lot. It's better than 2019, which actually Watch Mojo actually roasts 2019 and the 2011 reboot show. So good for Watch Mojo. So yeah, it's just so good. It's so great. I mean, Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, they are unbelievable. I think they have outstanding chemistry. There's a reason why they made a sequel. Like, it's just, it's great. I don't know why they don't make a fucking third one, man. I don't know why. I think it's about time. They want to do it too, but it's just like, McGee, get off the fucking Netflix bullshit and do a real movie for once in your life, please. Number 17, Starsky and Hutch. Is with Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. I believe this is Todd Phillips.
Yeah, I think so. I've seen a little bit of that. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
not
it's
much
really
to
good.
comment on it. I was a kid when I
Yeah,
watched
I
it.
never saw it, so I wouldn't know. Number 16. Oh dear God, the Brady Bunch movie. I can't stand the Brady Bunch. I mean, I heard the movie is like really like 90s, like they're like still in the 70s, like they still have their present 70s selves, but like the
Yeah, I
plot is
think
in
that's
the
the
90s.
funny.
I guess that's funny, but the original show is so fucking cringe. It's not even funny. It's so cringe. Like it's so like
And
I
then
don't
when
know
you
something
hear the
about it.
behind the scenes stuff with the dad.
um, number 15, Get Smart. I heard this was a really good movie. Steve Carell.
I I saw that movie in theaters. My mom, dad, and I we went and saw that.
Wow. I
Yeah.
remember I used to have I bought this copy of you remember Nickelodeon magazine? You remember that?
Yeah,
I
I
got a
do.
copy of Nickelodeon magazine. It was I think it was the March 2008 issue. They
Yeah.
were promoting the Kids Choice Awards, but then they were promoting at the same time since I think they showed like commercials for like other things during the Kids Choice Awards. But in the magazine, they had posters of Get Smart and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I remember that very vividly, hanging those two up on my wall, even though I didn't know what the fuck Get Smart was. But yeah, and nor did I know it was based on a TV show. I didn't know that at the time. Number 14. I heard this is actually kind of underrated. The A-Team from 2010.
Yeah.
Joe Carnahan directed this, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god.
Right.
Uh, I just had this flashback scene
Uh-oh.
to a conversation my best friend and I talked about. Uh, my best friend, like this was before I was like in his friends group and
Yeah.
everything. They had this friend named Kamal.
Mm-hmm.
He was Indian and he he was not the brightest person in the world. But anyway, he watched the A-Team movie and it was around that time of, the MCU and after credit scenes and he thought that because it had an after credit scene that they were going to be in the Avengers.
That's something that Hunter would have done. Oh my god, that's so funny. Number 13, State of Play. This is the American version. We're not talking about the thing that David Yates did before he got hired to do Harry Potter, which I heard that miniseries is incredible. I heard that's absolutely incredible. I heard the movie's actually pretty good too.
Oh
But
yeah, State of Play, yeah.
that's the reason why he got hired to Harry Potter, because of State of Play. Apparently.
I think I watched this movie when Dad was just trying to watch like a movie or whatever, and he was like, "Hey, let's have like a movie night where like we watch something," and we just put that on and watched it and everything, and it was really good.
Yeah, State of Play, of course, was a British miniseries David Yates worked on, and then they made this American version. I think it was with Russell Crowe, I want to say.
Yes.
Okay, it was with Russell
Yeah.
Crowe. It
It's
was directed by the guy who did Last King of Scotland.
it's Russell Crowe and Ben Affleck.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Number 12, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I remember when this movie came out, a lot of people gave that movie shit, though. A lot of people gave that movie a lot of shit. I remember,
Yeah.
and it flopped pretty bad. Number 11. This is gonna be one of those ones that's very controversial. And when I say the name, you'll understand. Twilight Zone, the movie.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
Good
about.
movie that is filled with some things behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
let's kill a famous actor and two children because
We'll
John
just
Landis
say,
is a fucking idiot.
death and career ending.
Moving on.
Number 10, Miami Vice. Miami Vice, the 2006 movie. I heard,
Still need to see it. Oh, by the way, I rewatched Collateral the other day. So
Nice.
funny because we did review that earlier this year.
Yeah, we did.
You can go look at. Apparently, his books were not that good. Oh, I heard that movie is so bad. The Exorcism. Oh my god.
Like what is it with like
To think that
Russell
Kevin
Crowe?
Williamson produced that.
What's with him just like signing on to these projects that involves
Dude just really
exorcism?
wants to be an exorcist.
I mean,
I think
oh
he's
boy.
practicing to be.
Number 9, a little bit higher for me, The Equalizer. I like pretty much all 3 of the movies. They were talking about the first one.
I still haven't
primarily,
seen any of them,
I like
but
the
I'm
third one
interested.
the best.
Same.
I like the third one the best. The third one is my favorite. Second one's my least favorite. The first one's actually pretty damn good. And like really, really good. Number 8, The Addams Family. Believe it or not, I've never seen the 2 Addams Family movies. I know.
Listen,
know.
let's see. So those are Barry Sonnenfeld, right?
Yes, Barry Sonnenfeld.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not a big. It's funny because like I'm not a big fan of his adaptation of Series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh, I love that. First of all, he didn't direct it. Oh wait, he directed the TV show. He didn't.
He directed the TV show,
not the movie. The movie is great.
the movie is done by Brad Silver. Yeah, who did Casper, which is I think that movie is so underrated.
There you go.
But yeah, Barry Sonnenfeld's his two Addams Family movies are fantastic. I think I think they're freaking awesome.
I still think no matter what, the best thing you're ever gonna do is Men in Black. Men in Black is his best work by far and away. It's his best work.
I do really love Get Shorty though.
Oh, I forgot. Did he do that? Oh my god.
He did Get Shorty.
Oh my god. Number 7. Oh, this is a movie I had on my top 3 best movies of 2018. Widows, Steve McQueen. Love this movie.
Fuck, I still need to see it.
I love that movie.
Same.
I have still only seen 12 Years a Slave from the man. But
Me too.
so
Me too,
good.
actually.
Widows is so great. I was praising the living fuck. I saw it on opening day, because it was like my birthday that week. I saw it on opening day.
Really?
I couldn't stop praising it enough.
Really?
Oh my god. You really, especially with Elizabeth Debicki, her performance got nominated for an Oscar. I championed her performance in that movie. Way better than her performance in Tenet, and she was only the best thing about Tenet, because Tenet otherwise sucks dick.
Widows, a better Black Widow movie than whatever came out in 2021.
That's so true, even though it's kind of different. But number 6. Oh, I love this movie. Maybe I'm thinking about we should do this for the show. Number 6, Traffic. To me, maybe Steven Soderbergh's best movie by far.
I need to see that. I've always wanted to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I loved it. It is so great. It's like he did this and Aaron Brockovich the same year. The same year. Like, it's crazy to me, but
yeah, I've only seen a few of his films. I think Ocean's 11 was my favorite.
It was based on a BBC miniseries back in the 80s. It was. In 1989 is when it aired. They even spelled it differently. The traffic with the, it's spelled traffic in the American version. It's just traffic, the word, but then they spell it with a K in the British miniseries.
Okay.
So yeah, it's so great. It is so great. It is amazing. Number 5, The Untouchables. That's a pretty good movie.
Hell yeah.
That's a pretty good movie.
Hell
Another Brian De Palma movie.
Yeah, that's another one I need to see.
I love The Untouchables.
I feel like Dad watched it on Netflix like several years ago and stuff. It was tell me, this is a great movie. Because sometimes Dad will like send me like, this is a great movie you should check out, and then I look and I'm like, I probably wouldn't like that.
Yep. Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
That other movie with Traffic. I think it was with Omar Epps. I think that's that thriller movie I heard was not very good. Number 4. Why isn't this number 1? Why? This is a 6 out of 5. This is the best film of 2009. Star Trek. Why isn't it number 1?
Because it's not.
This is
on the list.
I love this movie. This is truly when J.J. Abrams became a complete auteur. Dare I say an auteur? Because That's what he fucking is. He's fucking amazing. And those movies, the Kelvin title means way too much to me. It's not even funny. Number 3, a movie I haven't seen but I own, 21 Jump Street.
Yes.
He's freaking. Let's see. I don't know. You guys do state testing, right?
Me doing state testing?
Like in
State testing?
like throughout. Did you guys do like state testing during like primary school and stuff?
I guess so.
Okay, because like we had a thing called West Test, because I guess West Virginia, whatever. And after we would finish it, we watched 21 Jump Street in high school.
Oh my god,
That's funny.
I heard that's a really funny movie though.
It is.
2,
The sequel's
Number
even
2.
better.
Number 2. I love this franchise, but why this one in particular? Mission Impossible, the original.
I mean,
I guess
Listen,
because it's
I know it's the first
technically
one, but it's not the best. They got better and better as they've gone along.
yeah.
It's one of those franchises which just get better and better and better.
yeah.
Although I
favorite-
think the budget for Dead Reckoning, I'm still gonna call it Dead Reckoning Part 2. I don't give a fuck. Why is it $400 million? Why is the budget $400 million?
Your guess is like as good as mine when it comes to overspending on the budgets
Why?
for films nowadays.
I mean, considering how Dead Reckoning Part 1 came, like, you'd think they cut out at least a little bit, or maybe just about as equal. $400 million? Jesus Christ. Number 1, The Fugitive. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
That's I mean, it's hard to beat.
I want to watch it again because I remember liking it. I didn't love it, but maybe if I watch it again, I'll probably love it.
I love the movie, and that's another show that I actually like really want to watch.
And it's one of those rare old TV shows where it actually had a finale, because most old TV shows just stopped, but they actually had a real finale to them. And it's funny, this movie was the one where Tommy Lee Jones won his Oscar. A lot of people think Ray Fiennes should have won it for Schindler's List. To me, if I was the Academy, I would give them both a tie because they're equally great. They're equally great. You can't go wrong with either one. You can't. So that's my topics. I had enough talking. William, what are you going to talk about?
Alrighty. So, Jordy, thank you for the inspiration for talking about this. Last week, Jordy, I remember you were talking about the latest Nintendo Direct, and I figured that I would just go over like my top 5 favorite announcements that they have done. And I'm not counting things such as like, classic games that have been added onto the Nintendo Switch Online, because those games have been recently added onto the Nintendo Switch Online app.
Out. It's actually out.
Yeah, it's out.
It's out.
Get out. Get out. So I just compiled like a top 5 because that's the best that I can like really do. But these are just the ones that has the most interest, like to me personally as a huge gamer.
All right.
And so number 5 for me is a series that I feel like it has been forgotten about in the Mario series, and this is one that I'm most interested in, and that is Mario and Luigi Brothership. I do think that this game looks absolutely incredible. Although to be fair, though, I haven't even like played most of the Mario and Luigi games. The only
I really want to.
The only one I had when I was a kid was Superstar Saga. That was about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get through it because I hate turn-based RPGs.
Oh man, I can't get enough of them.
Wait! I don't like RPGs. Shut up.
I'm on Final Fantasy 12 right now. I want
Final Fantasy 12. No wait, I want Final Fantasy 13. No wait, Final Fantasy 69.
But
like I said, not 10-2. At least it's not 10-2.
But
I started 10-2 and then I was
Jesus.
like, I'm gonna wait.
But yeah, so this is one of those series where I never like really delved deep into, because the only game in the series that I've actually played but have not really completed was Partners in Time for the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, the DS.
No, Jose, no.
And
Shut up.
No, Final
Oh.
Fantasy 6.
Jose,
No! Shut up.
Jose,
No, Final
Really?
Fantasy 69.
That's what I just.
69
That's what
dudes.
Jordy
Okay.
said.
Damn it.
He made a joke.
I swear to everything that I hold dear in my life, I will freaking choke the shit out of you.
I'm here for you, Jordy. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Right, no.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, Final
Why-
Fantasy
well, here-
420.
Okay.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny, Victor? You play a clip that tells me to shut the fuck up, but you never have the balls to do it to me personally.
You know, I was actually waiting for you guys.
Why do you talk like such a retard?
You know, that's kind of funny because you do sound like a retard.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Here we go. I was waiting for like a clip battle to happen between Victor.
I pressed all
and
those clips. I'm
Jordy.
angry.
Am I picking up little things like that, Kevin? Or picking up little things like that? Shut up!
Piece of shit.
I love it when he bangs his head like,
Shut up!
God! He's like, God!
Shut up!
Crap meaty. Anyway,
Okay.
William,
Shut up!
continue.
Yeah,
Continue, please.
but yeah. Other than that, I'm actually looking forward to jumping back into the series because I feel like it has been forgotten about. Like I was
Oh
talking.
my God. It was only exclusive to like the Game Boy, you know, and then DS and then 3DS.
3DS.
I mean, and when they were remastering stuff for the 3DS, and then when they dropped the handheld altogether, I was like, dude, you had such a marketing thing, you know, to go with, you know, with the 3DS and all that. But still, I can understand all good things must come to an end. But you know what? If there are people that collect Game Boy stuff and DS stuff and collects all of those games, that would not surprise me if they would all do it just for physical media and all that stuff. But I will say though, if they do remaster or do remakes of Mario and Luigi's, you know, like all their games for the Switch, that would be a good business plan because people probably don't know what Mario and Luigi is in RPGs, you know, forms.
Mhm.
Because again, they weren't there when it was released on the SP and then the DS and so on and so forth.
Although to be fair, that the first game is
No, Advanced.
available to play
Advanced,
on.
excuse me. Sorry.
Although to be fair, the first game in the series you can actually play on the GBA app if you do have a subscription for it.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah.
can just like
Nintendo
dive
Switch
into the
Online.
series and what you miss about.
Yeah.
Also, just saying, you know, emulation is legal on
Yes.
now.
Nintendo. But here's the thing, though. Nintendo got all their fucking ROMs. Nintendo's just a bitch.
Yeah, I was like very upset with like
But hey,
how.
hasn't emulation always been legal?
I mean,
it's always
well-
been legal. It's always been that great.
but now
area
it's like
where-
endorsed by Apple.
Yes, it's been endorsed by Apple, so that means they're okay with it. They're
Well,
okay.
here's the Apple. I don't even know how to make it do right on my phone, to be honest with you.
I think it's also on Android as well.
Apparently,
I
with
believe
Apple
so.
emulation, apparently apple emulation now, I think all you need to do is go to the App Store and download it, and then you have to download the files if you can get the ROMs for it now. That's it. There's no jailbreak and bullshit no more. It's just like in Android, it's easier, even easier. Sometimes I emulate through my Android and on this computer sometimes. So you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
Pop Nintendo, you know,
Number
movie.
5 is Mario and Luigi Brothership. Number 4,
Yeah.
if only Eric was here, he would be, you know,
Oh yeah,
going
I know.
through the roof.
Oh.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
yeah, I heard a lot of people were really, really excited when this thing got announced. I mean, some of these games
I-
have in the collection.
I
that
also
stayed
heard that
before.
I also heard that it made. I don't know if it's going to be cross-platform. It might be exclusive to just the Nintendo Switch, and maybe to either the PS5 or the Xbox
It
Series X.
should be multi-platform. It should be.
You know, speaking of Xbox, the one thing that I discovered about this collection is the fact that it's not even on the any Xbox console. Only it's just on the Switch, PS4, and Steam. But
Oh,
why
so it
not?
is multi-platform, just not on Xbox. There's no reason why I don't own an Xbox.
But then again, like I felt like
You know
they
what that
should've,
makes?
like done on all systems.
You know what that makes you, Victor? It makes you a Sony pony.
I don't give a shit.
I'm
I
a Sony pony
I'm a
too.
Sony pony. I'm a
Wait.
I mean, I do love my
proud.
Switch
I
though.
am
So
proud.
I do too.
I'm a
Oh,
Nintendo
wait, you're
whore
proud
too.
as in as in pride. Okay.
No, I mean I'm ugly and I'm proud. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, you said you're a Sony phony.
No,
Okay.
a Sony pony.
Not you. I was talking to.
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a PS5.
We all have PS5 except for you, Jordy.
I might get myself a PS5.
PS5's the best. It's the best.
Oh,
Well,
hell
well,
yeah, it is.
I need to get more games for it though, but they're so expensive.
I hate the fact that they're $69.99 now.
You-
It fucking-
Yeah. Like,
$9.99. I know what you did
So,
there.
it's
for
legitimately
my
a price
birthday, I
now.
will be asking for Avatar: Frontiers
I
of
have the game
Pandora.
already.
Yeah,
I got it
but
for
what?
Christmas. I haven't.
The Avatar.
Speaking of, Jordy and I have the same birthday. We were born the same day
What?
in the same year.
What? Is that true? Or is
July
that-
29th, 1995.
Yep.
What the?
Holy shit.
wow.
Oh, speaking of fate. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm forward to getting this because
Oh dear, My Little Sony and My Sony Pony. Jesus Christ.
No. My little Sony.
No. Mute. Goodbye. No.
but yeah, I'm looking forward to it because yeah, even though I'm not
Bitch,
like
you bitch. You muted my mic.
You
evil
muted my
little-
mic too, bitch.
although I'm technically I'm not like a fan
ganging up on me.
Stop ganging up on me.
with all these shenanigans that's happening with this show.
Anyway, so for Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, yeah, if Eric was here, he'd be. I mean, well, I think he talked about it last week.
Yeah,
on
he
Off,
did.
But I think he's probably more thrilled for that than in the other games. If
Yeah.
I'm honest.
Yeah, but
Yeah, effed
They're
up,
great.
Jose.
yeah,
It's a great franchise.
absolutely.
Now you do it right. Oh my god.
All right, number 3.
Shut up.
What story, Mark?
But yeah, number 3. This is like one of those franchises where I love dearly to my heart, and seeing this getting the HD treatment just brings a smile on my face. Donkey Kong Country Returns
HD.
HD.
Yes.
Yes,
I do have my Wii hooked up right now, so I could play it, but you know.
Yeah. But
I got
HD.
the Wii version for it as well, but I don't have the 3DS version because I heard with the HD version of Donkey Kong Country Returns coming out,
Yep.
I heard that they're going to add like not just the original Wii levels on there, but they're going to add the ones for the 3DS on there as well.
exactly, and I do think that is
Reason to
comes
get it.
to a great package of all of the levels combined, including the 3DS levels, like you said.
That's
But
crazy.
I love the Donkey Kong Country series.
I
love
mean,
them.
the original when it came out for the Super Nintendo. I mean, all 3 games in my view are fun. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
I mean-
sure, I'm sure you could debate a little bit with 3 and all that, but I think all 3 games are fun.
3, I do have like some mixed feelings about it, but I can still just like play it from time to time. But I think the second one is easily the best.
Oh,
one.
hold on a second.
I have yet to play any from like the original trilogy.
Oh, dude, what are
That's
you waiting
interesting.
for?
I've played the original trilogy. I've covered it on Chillin' with Jordy, and honestly, I like all 3 of them. Especially with number 1 when Romy was on there. When I was after I got through the bonus level, I accidentally go back down where the bonus level is, and the bonus barrel's no longer there. He's like, wait, the barrel's no longer there because you already did the bonus level. Now you're.
Or how about this? To quote Romy, Jesus Christ, you fucking shit stain! You suck! And even Romy was talking to his dog, and he was like, Louis knows what is up.
Even Louis knows what's up.
I wonder, speaking of Louis, I wonder if he actually named Louis after, what is it?
What? What? What?
What happened?
William.
Hello?
Earth
Oh
to
yeah,
Echo.
you cut off for a minute there.
Shit.
Earth to Echo. Oh wait, that's a terrible movie.
Guys?
Yes, I hear you now.
We can hear you.
Guys?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no, can he not hear us? Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, hold on.
What's
Hold on.
going on? Are you on?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the hell is with this black screen? What is with this? Oh.
I think it was the ceiling, maybe.
I don't know, like, what happened. I mean, I couldn't,
You know
like...
what? I have a perfect demonstration for this. I have a perfect visual explanation for all this.
I'm telling you, last week when you played that commercial, that was funny.
Oh my god.
That was so funny.
I wasn't there for that one, no.
Now you got a chance to experience it.
Oh.
Anyway, Donkey Kong Country Returns for HD on the Switch. I think I'll get that.
Well, easily I'm gonna get it because I love the entire franchise and I am looking forward to actually replaying it.
I think I know what number 2 and number 1's going to be, but I'm just going to tell you about. Let's go ahead with number 2.
One game that was mentioned on there that I'm kind of interested in, but that's
number 2. I believe I'm going to save my number 1 for last. But number 2.
You're going to save your number 1 for last.
Number 2 is The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
I'm fucking ready.
I am looking. Now here's the thing. I actually am interested because this is the first time you actually get to have Zelda as a playable character and a main protagonist in a game. Now, the one thing I do not agree with is with people thinking that, it's a bad idea, it's woke, it's this, it's that. I don't think.
No, I don't. I agree with you. I think
it's people are simply saying just because a woman is being the head of a.
Oh, come.
Yeah, because a woman is being the main character of a video game, it's automatically becoming political. Let me get this straight. So Tomb Raider, Metroid. Wait, hold on, and hold on a second. And then there's Metroid.
I said Metroid. Control.
And then there's
female protagonist. Wait. Fuck.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about Princess Peach. She just had her game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I still want to like that.
How do you explain Princess Peach Showtime?
And there's another one too. Now I'm trying to remember the name of it. Horizon.
Yes.
Yes.
Just getting a Lego game.
Yeah.
Very randomly.
Actually, the CDI games actually already had you play as Zelda, get sprayed, so could
Wow. I've heard those CDI games are awful.
But they're fun.
Those games were ahead of the game.
Yeah, but they can be funny, and
Bitter.
For all the wrong reasons.
Like, dude, I saw that. I was like, what the hell is this stupid shit?
Die.
Like, and that was happening in the live chat during the premiere for the Nintendo Direct.
Oh boy!
I'm
like
really
people are like woke. I'm
like fuck you. This is
yeah,
be cool
because
game.
well,
come on. I'm like, hold on. I'm like Blue from Foster's. Come on, no, come on, no, Blue.
I'm afraid this is gonna be controversial because there's some really big Zelda fans out there, and I love the franchise to death, but I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, but Breath of the Wild just didn't click with me.
Right.
And I think it was the open world design. It was I'm just I was not prepared for that. And I think I like more structure as I go along and everything with my Zelda games, something Ocarina of Time or,
Majora's Mask.
Well, Majora's Mask or Wind Waker, anything that's just a little bit more structured. So the fact that it looks like it's maybe that way with
Oh, I forgot another game. You know, like that Zelda's also playable in Hyrule Warriors.
I forgot about
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've always wanted to play those games, especially after.
So again, tell me, how is it a bad idea to have a female as a main protagonist or a main
I got another one.
It shakes up the formula.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Another one. Uncharted, one of the spin-offs. The Lost Legacy, I believe.
Yes, Lost. I still need to play that.
Again,
the only one I haven't played.
The argument when someone says that, you know, for Zelda to finally have her own game to be in as a main protagonist, there is no substance for the argument for saying that she.
I've kind of been wanting that for like a really long time.
Yeah.
Like,
granted, I know it's a step away from having Link, but here's the problem. At the end of the day, it is just, you know, Zelda. I mean, it is basically called The Legend of Zelda. It is not called The Legend of Link or The Legend of or The Legend of Insert Your Name Here.
Link already had his adventure in the second game.
Yeah, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Oh my god, don't even get me started on that.
That is a hard as fuck game, but man, I beat it.
I don't know how you did that, Jared.
Through
but
through
as I was
the
saying before,
rewind feature on the Switch.
but yeah, Echoes of Wisdom had me intrigued from the very start, and when I saw like those graphics, that was originally also incorporated in Link's Awakening, that this is going to be like something special, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's not forget a link to the past. I've already covered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Echoes of Wisdom is number 2, but I'm pretty sure you know what my number 1. And I'm going to play some.
I got it. Number 1 is this.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to smack the crap at you. Yeah, but number 1, I have the perfect soundbite just to describe my number 1.
Oh my god.
No!
But Metroid fucking Prime 4.
I would be excited for this if I had ever played any of the Metroid Prime games.
I've actually played Super Metroid. Oh, that's what I said to him last week during the Nintendo Direct. I said, "It's your moment, William."
Oh my god! Like, okay.
No, wait a minute. Your reaction. Remember what the video you sent me?
Hey, hang on a second.
Yeah. Don't worry. Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Shit. It's your moment, Victor. It's your moment, William.
You know, remember when you went bananas like for, you know,
Jerry Maguire,
like Jerry Maguire? That was like his reaction. Yes, like when he was like,
but I cannot tell you in words on how ecstatic and excited that I am for this next installment, because it's been over almost 17 years since Metroid Prime 3 came out, and God, that's a lifetime. And these games in particular just mean so much to me as a huge gamer. It really does. And just a quick story for you guys. When I first got the first Metroid Prime game for the GameCube, it was Christmas Day, and I popped that sucker in, and oh my god! And let me tell you something. Like, as someone who is a big gamer, Metroid Prime just means a whole lot to me. And then you get into the 2 sequels that followed it, and I think, even though I will say that some people say that 2 is like the only problem they had with it is like the steep difficulty that they had into since you go into different dimensions since
You're going different
in
dimensions.
Dark Samus at the very moment, but I think it's a fantastic sequel. And then 3 came, and I was just blown away on how the capability the Wii had just to makes you feel that you're in Samus's various suit and how you were able to move her character with the nunchuck as well as using the actual Wii stick for your arm cannon. And when I heard that 4 was being announced right in E3
Yeah,
of
I was there.
2018, I believe, that got me excited. But then years went by. I was like, is there any light for the 4th entry just to happen? And then last week, let me tell you something. Jordy can attest to this.
I was there.
Yeah, I could not even.
I think you were working while the Nintendo Directing was happening, right?
Okay. Funny story. While I was at work, I tried my best to not jump out of that office chair in full ecstasy.
Wow.
I tried my best not to like geek out too much because
he tried. He also tried his best to make sure that like David's not here. This is a Victor show for the time being.
Hey, Dragon.
Anyway, he tried his best to make sure that he did not have an erection, so he had to put a big pillow over his desk to make sure nobody saw it.
Penis, 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 vagina, vagina, vagina.
Penis, penis, vagina, vagina, vagina.
Wait. Or did I follow up with booty holes, booty holes?
Oh my god.
Yeah, booty holes, booty holes.
But yeah, this is just a long time coming. As someone who is a big Metroid fan, and the thing that really interests me the most was
Dragon, for you making that comment, for not acknowledging David, who's not on here. Your comment will not save you from the afterlife, because you'll be going to hell like Spirit.
I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it felt straight out of a CSI Miami one-liner. I just don't. I don't know.
I don't know. And the thing that really caught my interest too is like the mystery of like what the motive behind the villain of 4 is going to be, because
he's gonna send you down the hatch. That's
I'll say this: it's beyond.
It's beyond me. Like once I knew.
You're gonna take Samus down the hatch. That's what it is.
Yeah. Like right when
Victor?
I knew.
Shut up.
Or a smart,
Man,
shut up.
I would smack the bitch out of you, Victor.
If
but
you
yeah,
make
just
number 1, I'll leave you alone.
but yeah, just the mystery behind this villain, and what is his backstory? Why does he have like a vengeance hatred towards the Galactic Federation? And why he is on the hunt to capture Samus in general, and
I remember when William did that. What he said, Jordy, shut up.
Oh wait, is it from that burp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, what's next? It's your moment, Jordy. I think Jared will be next, but then again, I don't know. Maybe I will be next. Who knows?
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, what 2013 was to Victor is what I am to this year.
2013.
You said 2013, brother.
Oh my god!
Write that down.
You've been doing this show longer than you thought.
But yeah,
God.
Overall, just to close things out, I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4. I cannot wait. 2025 cannot get here sooner than later.
Yeah, and I actually think that, with a fanboy like that, I don't blame him for feeling excited.
I just want Nintendo to announce Fire Emblem 4 remake.
More Fire
I want my Fire Emblem.
It's too many many Fire
Fire
Emblems? How many
Emblem.
Fire Emblems have they put out in the last 5 years alone? Like what?
They put
Here's the
out
thing,
Fire Emblem.
I think they're gonna
the
have-
other Fire Emblem and the next Fire Emblem.
Here's the thing. There's also, and here's another thing about the direct that they did also last week that I also talked about. They're also doing a re-release or a remaster for Dragon Quest III and also Plus 1 and 2. You know,
I'm excited for that because I played the newer like remasters.
the newer.
And they're not. The art style kind of clashes, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Also, like they're doing a Saga 2 remaster, which I'm excited for because I've never played the Saga games. And then also they're porting Fantasian, which was originally an Apple Arcade game.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was made by Hironobu Sakaguchi,
Right.
the creator of Final Fantasy. It's his next game. They're finally porting that to the Switch, so I'm excited for that.
Got a thing for they got a lot of they got a thing for anime characters, don't they?
I have another thing too that the game I wanted to talk about that looks kind of interesting to me. Funko Fusion. That
Yes, I'm excited. I'm kind of excited for that.
Oh yeah,
The only thing about that
Even if
is-
it's shit, I'm excited for it.
Because here's the thing about that. Because I like how all different characters are, but here's the thing. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's only Universal properties in the game.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
Universal.
Like I felt like it's only limited to those type of characters
So here's what
under
they're gonna add: Back
Universal.
to the Future, Battlestar Galactica, which I'm assuming is going to be the reboot of Battlestar Galactica, the one we all know. Child's Play, Five Nights at Freddy's. They put Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz in this game.
I saw that. I
watched
saw
Hot
that.
Fuzz the other day, and I actually really liked it, but I don't think it's as good as Shaun of the Dead.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I usually get 6 tacos, but I just discovered I got 7.
Wow.
Wow.
free.
Somebody
Seven's
must
a lot.
have miscounted or something, you know.
And they also
Wait,
yeah.
imagine Funko Minions. Oh no.
Oh Jesus. We also have Jurassic Park. Oh, Jaws is gonna be in the game. The shark from Jaws
Jaws?
is gonna be in the game.
That's
Knight Rider.
Wait a minute. That reminds me. Should we review the second Jaws movie during Shark Week?
I don't know, but if you,
I kind of want to get the 4K of it.
I don't. Here's the thing, though. We want to spin the wheel, so maybe we should get the Jaws 2 maybe later, and that's the only Jaws sequel I'm willing to cover on the show. I'm not doing 3 and 4. Fuck that shit.
I honestly wouldn't mind it because I feel like it's just like a solid enough.
It has
sequel.
pretty okay reviews too.
But we don't talk about the others though.
We also
Imagine
have,
Funko Jordans.
Oh Jesus. So all his hair will be all messed up. And...
Oh,
well, then again, we could. Well, then again, for Shark Week, we could always review Shark Tale.
No, not fuck.
No.
I'm gonna go Deep Blue Sea or something. I don't fucking.
Victor, look what Hunter said in the chat.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You know, I think one of these days when it lands on Shark Tale, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna smile and see you suffer.
You also have, in terms of the properties that are in the game, Megan. Oh, kill me. The Mummy, which I assume.
Megan.
I'm assuming it's the
Mummy.
Steven Summers version of the Mummy characters. For some reason, nope. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The Thing, The Umbrella Academy.
Here's the thing with the Mummy. Like again, when we get to the like, oh shit, what? Now what's my mom talking about?
The Walking
It's
Dead
free
is also in
taco.
the game.
She just said. Okay, she just said it's free Taco Tuesday at Taco Bell. That's why I got the 7th taco.
Oh.
Yeah, like every Tuesday, me and my family usually
free
get
taco.
tacos at our
You get
local
free taco
place.
with any order, and I'm like,
Oh.
okay, that's cool.
They also have fucking, out of all things, in the game, Xena Warrior Princess. What? I don't know. That show's been irrelevant for like 15 years, but whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm looking forward to. I think it might be good, might be bad. I don't care. I just like.
But yeah,
We
that's all I got for my topic.
Yeah, we go to commercial now because we have to talk about movies. So here come commercial.
Paint it right, puts up a fight, Stay so bright, beautiful sight, blue sight. Pure delight, blue sight. Dynamite, blue sight. Sparks up bright, excite, excite, blue sight. Wear the tight, blue sight. Feels so right, blue sight. Black and white, colors bright. Hold on tight, blue sight. A lasting sight, blue sight. For a finish that won't quit, blue sight, right.
Here's the Anti-South Park League. We've come up with yet another reason why South Park should be banned.
Reason number 459. When played backwards, Kenny's dialogue is satanic.
Here's some of Kenny's dialogue now.
And now, when played backwards, you can almost make out satanic messages.
Listen carefully.
I am Satan. Love me.
Aha! Did you hear that? JQ, South Park. That's one more reason not to watch.
Watch South Park every Wednesday night at 10, only in Comedy Central.
No, do not listen to these people.
I knew that was coming. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna let Victor do most of the talking, and I know that sounds crazy for even me to do. But here's the thing:
Crazy taxi.
when he does, does the talking, I'm just gonna.
Ah, shit. Anyway, what?
Hold on a
Sorry,
sec.
I had to half-ass it. The A-Pistol Deluxe. Oh yeah, crunch. What's
Oh, hold on a second.
what?
Okay, make sure all the guys know that I'm not eavesdropping. You just talk so damn loud I can hear you all the way across the house.
What?
That's what I'm said. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna let you do most of the talking, because again, I only have very few things to say about this film, and yet I know you're gonna probably say, "Well, that's the point." Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, that is the point.
Well, here's the thing. Don't say that.
I just did.
No, don't say that when when I talk about it.
But yeah. So tonight we're going to be reviewing for its 25th anniversary.
And before that, you talk about Jordy. Yes, I do. The A-Pistol Deluxe. I don't, unfortunately.
Yeah, you don't have the A-Pistol Deluxe. You don't have the large Baja Blast right there.
I wish, to be honest with you, but I gotta stick to diet soda and all that.
So the next
Or zero sugar or whatever.
So this movie we're gonna review for the 25th anniversary, which will be in about 5 days. Ironically, it shares an anniversary date with Spider-Man 2, which I gotta get around to because, well, Kirsten bitch. But I'm not gotten there yet. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna make the anniversary, but I'm gonna try. But
He's gonna try.
Yeah, I am gonna try. You kidding me? It's one of my
No,
next film
no,
movies.
no.
You're gonna try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm
And
gonna
try.
This is
T
South
twa
Park.
T-twa.
This is South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. Wow, that's actually really tame considering what the movie is. That's like the most tamest version you could ever get. It's so tame, which is what the movie is.
Well, Cartman. Well,
Cartman, don't you fucking do it. Okay, all right.
Well, Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch. Biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
Okay, let's
Just
see
to
if
be clear, that was the only part in the movie that I found hilarious.
Someone take a photo of that, please.
Well, why not? I mean, that is a very funny moment.
Okay, no, okay. Let's see if I can fucking read this as slowly as I can and not fuck up. All right, let's see if I can not fuck up today in terms of my exposition.
Okay, fun fact: Parker and Stone actually challenged the MPA by putting in 399 swears in the movie. If they had one more, it would have been an NC-17.
They did that on purpose. I fucking love them for doing that. They don't give a fuck, which I'll get to later. But let's try and see if I can actually do this slowly and I can actually read this properly, okay? South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut is a 1999 adult animated musical comedy film directed by Trey Parker, written by Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and what?
That how you treat your mother?
Is that really a way to greet your mammy?
What?
That we gotta write that one down. Right next to
to Achu, we got to go with what?
My God. What? And then watch it's not even his mom or anything. It's just
If it's not his mom, I'll be amazed. There also
what do you want?
What happened?
Got interrupted. I'm saying I'm on my fucking deadline here, so I have to fucking hurry up. South Park, Bigger and Longer and Uncut is a 1999 American adult animated musical comedy film based on the animated sitcom South Park. Directed by Trey Parker, written by Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and Pam Brady, based on, of course, the TV show South Park, produced by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. And also worth noting, the executive producer is Scott Rudin, who's a piece of fucking garbage. Starring Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Mary Kay Bergman, and Isaac Hayes, and was released on June 30th, 1999 by Paramount Pictures in the United States and Canada and Warner Brothers internationally in association with Comedy Central. Budget was $21 million, made $83.1 million. The plot. In this feature film, based on the animated series, the third graders of South Park sneak into an R-rated film by ultra vulgar, Grant fucked up now, ultra vulgar Canadian television personalities, Terrence and Phillip, and emerge with expanded vocabularies that leave their parents and teachers scandalized. When outraged Americans try to censor the film, the controversy becomes a call to war with Canada, and Terrence and Phillip end up on death row with only the kids left to save them. 80% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, 73% rating on Metacritic, 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.8 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Now, in terms of my thoughts about South Park, I think I've said it before on this show, but I fucking love the show. I think it is still going strong to this very day. It's still relevant than ever. Like, what Trey Parker and Matt Stone are able to do is tackle social and political issues in a way that offends everybody. Everybody gets offended, and that's the point of the show, and that's the point of this movie. And they just don't give a fuck. They have a don't give a fuck attitude, and that's what I love about them, and that's what I love about South Park.
Let's see. I watched. This is crazy because I was talking to William about this.
I know where this is going
today and everything. I watched South Park as a kid, like late at night. There might have been some back in the day, like there might have been some like Girls Gone Wild videos.
What?
Oh,
yes.
What?
On TV.
What?
Late at night.
What?
Well, I mean, they were all
naughty
boy
commercial.
But
you're
anyway,
a naughty boy.
But yeah, I was watching this, late at night and everything because my cousin that would come during the summer and everything got me into it. He was like 5 years older than me, so so yeah, I watched this as a kid, some of it, and I haven't really watched much of it since, except for like clips and stuff I would watch. Like the Mormon episode is obviously very funny.
Yeah, like I would normally just like watch like famous clips of South Park right on YouTube,
but I also
every time I watch them, I always get like it tickles my funny bone.
It is so good.
But I also know how important South Park was, especially in like close to around when this movie came out, even a little after, especially in 2001, during the 9/11 stuff, because it did the impossible of poking fun at stuff and giving people like what they needed at the time.
Yes.
So South Park is very important for that.
Yes.
In particular.
I mean, South Park at the time of this film's release was huge. It only had it was only in its second season, if I remember correctly. And when this came out. And Comedy Central, when they made this movie, they were like, you know what? You're getting the green light for the show, but we want you to make a movie too. So it's been in development ever since the first season, really.
Yeah.
And
I mean the second season mostly like started from April 1st of 1998, and then
That was with the one where they trolled because there was season 1 ended on a cliffhanger about the reveal of who Carmen's father was, and then they subverted all expectations with the season 2 premiere and made it all about Terrence and Phil. But people got really pissed off when it originally aired and then the next week was the actual continuation of that story. They did it to fuck with people, and it was April Fools. So that's what Trey Parker and Matt Stone do. They like to fuck with people. They literally the opening message that opens every episode says it all. They're trying to offend everyone. Nobody is safe. Nobody.
Yeah, that's the and the thing is, I can understand it to an extent, but when it comes to me, I mean, like, the thing is, the first few moments of the movie, I could barely, like, there's some few things that were funny. But then when you finally get to that, song that I was talking about, Kyle's mom's a bitch. I'm telling you, that's probably the funniest moment in the movie, in my view.
And yes, they made fun of Tom Cruise several times.
Yeah, and then as you go on, it's like, again, there's some things that I do not like them doing, especially when it comes to also bashing on Christianity as well.
That's the point.
I mean,
shut your mouth.
That's the point. I'm gonna be frank, and that's the point. They're making fun of Christians. They're making fun of fucking Jewish people in the fucking movie. They make fun of literally. They even make fun of the whole movie's about censorship. That's the whole fucking point of the movie.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
the thing is, if you had just told me what this would have been in, I would not have watched this, but I chose to.
Frankly,
because,
I don't know what you were expecting because this is South Park. Remember, this.
Well, the thing is with South Park, I mean, I know there are no limits to what they do, but I just didn't expect it to go this way too far.
I think the movie goes farther than anything on the show. I'm just saying a lot. I think it literally goes further than what the show does.
It does.
Yeah, it pushes.
I don't know if it's to the betterment or to the detriment.
I think it's to the betterment. I think this is a great movie. I think this is legitimately a great movie. Legitimately, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and this was also during the time when animation was like at its peak.
Yes, to the point where the movie they decided to parody the Disney Renaissance and make.
I did like that aspect of it. Okay, that was freaking hilarious with the comedy.
When I was watching the movie like last night, as soon as the first music number started playing,
of the movie, that's literally the beginning of the movie.
It was like I was immediately like hooked from like the start, and I'm aware of what they're trying to do. Like, there's no easy way out. Like, people, yes. They're easily going to be offended, but that's the point of the comedy that is trying to aim for.
I feel like what Trey Parker, Matt Stone does brilliantly, they put the comedy first, then what they're talking about second, in terms of the social issues that's in this movie. And it's literally like to the point where the movie, like, they even kind of like poke fun at the studio because, the movie starts with the Paramount logo as always, and then it fades into a replica of the Paramount logo looking like the mountain.
Yeah. And then you get immediately like transported into the world of South Park.
I love that they didn't like pull out anything like fancy or anything aside for like the stuff that's in hell. It is exactly the same animation,
slightly
like,
cinematic,
because it's
but
like
same
with
thing.
something like the Simpsons movie, like
it looks more fancier.
It's updated animation. Obviously, it looks the same, but it's like
it's obviously it's updated because it was updated, during the 2000 seasons of The Simpsons at that time.
Yeah, and plus it was a movie, so you're gonna have to make it even more enhanced. But this one, it's exactly the same animation. It's exactly the same way they've been doing it before, and it's just like
I think they're still using the same animation for the show.
They are. But the movie starts off with this musical number, and it's like,
I'll admit that was funny.
Like, it's like I love the fact that they decided to parody the Disney Renaissance. I think credit should be given to Trey Parker. He wrote most of the songs of the movie. And the guy,
it's not just a comedy, it's also a musical when you think about it.
And you know me, I'm no fan of musicals, but this is one of the best ones I've ever seen.
I'm just saying, Book of Mormon is one of the funniest fucking musicals I've ever seen in my life.
It is just like, and then literally, the first musical number also not only funny, it also kind of brilliantly kind of sets up the movie and the plot. Because right afterwards, because the whole opening sequence is them trying to beg their parents to go see the Terrence and Phillip movie, and literally right afterwards, it's literally when they go see the movie, and then this fucking scene where they actually see the Terrence and Phillip movie, "Asses on Fire" is the name of the movie that they're watching, and the jokes, and then when it gets right to Uncle Fucker, oh my god,
Yeah,
Uncle Fucker.
oh my god, I was laughing my ass off. It is
know,
so
I mean-
crass, it is so juvenile, but I fucking loved every single moment of it.
I
Oh,
forgot about this, that they make the Canadians like
Okay, you
just
know what?
throughout the show, but in the movie they make them just
Jared.
like
Jared.
eggs that open their
yeah,
mouth.
beady-eyed. They
Here,
play
hold on a second.
beady-eyed.
This is a good time to say, Asses on Fire. This is what it is.
Perfecto.
That was
It's a
perfect.
masterpiece.
That's perfect timing.
Anyway,
So yeah, and
here's the thing. I think the first half of the movie for me was good. Not gonna lie. The other half,
but like literally, like the movie, and then literally when I get out of the theater, that's
I'll
when I start.
halfway agree with you, Jordy. I'll halfway agree with you.
Halfway.
I'll talk about it later.
somebody does.
Dude,
Halfway. Not
halfway.
Yahweh.
What was the other halfway?
Yahweh, Subway, Eat Fresh. Not like Jared from Subway though.
Well, here's the thing with Jared.
Hey, there
Fogle.
was a Jared from Subway episode. He had AIDS.
That's right. He did.
Well,
did
Jared
make-
Fogle. The thing is, he
he's
got
like he's like anything under 18.
No, he got 16 years in prison, but he didn't care because he's okay with anything under 18.
That never gets old.
In terms of, they start cussing and people start getting concerned, particularly Kyle's mom gets really just like.
Oh my God. Okay, if there's one thing that you might want to say, who is the true main antagonist in this movie?
She's the main antagonist.
Yeah, she is.
Not even saying
She
it.
starts a whole
No.
war.
Not even like say
Okay,
touch
the
it.
song that Cartman sings with all the kids. Oh, and then there's also a part where they, he's in, I think, in Africa, and he does blackface. And I'm like,
I'll get to that part because
I was like in my head, holy shit, they did not just do that. But anyway,
like
they're singing that song. I'm telling you that has to be my favorite moment in the movie, just that song.
But yeah, it's literally to the point where we're different parts of the movie too, like Stan trying to get Wendy's affection, even though this fucking transfer student was like being a pompous douchebag almost the whole movie.
Bitch!
But then they get sent to Mr. Mackey's office. Stop swearing, okay? They found out.
Oh, you think it's real fun, huh? Okay, you think it's real fun.
And then there's a scene afterwards where they went to go see the movie again, despite the parents telling him not to. And
you got all the kids in there instead of adults.
Carmen puts Kenny on fire.
Yeah.
And then it's the way where they go to the hospital, and one of the doctors there, believe it or not, that's George Clooney trying to pretend to be his character on ER.
Whoa.
Wow.
In BASEketball, they made fun of ER. Remember William and Jared? They made fun of ER in BASEketball.
That's right.
Wow.
So yeah, ER is the greatest medical drama of all time, by the way. But it's him trying to make fun of his character of ER, and it's fucking hilarious. And then Kenny, of course, dies. Oh my God, you killed Kenny, you bastard!
Even like after like his heart was like replaced with a fucking potato out of
right as that happens, he thinks he's going to heaven, and then he goes straight to hell. And the song that is literally
Oh my
when
God.
the song goes to hell. Believe it or not, when the singer of that song, that's James Hetfield from Metallica. singing that song.
Wow.
Going to hell.
Whoa.
You can tell it's James Hetfield by the voice. You could tell. But yeah, they got him to do that song, which is fucking, and that hell sequence is fucking hilarious. You see, fucking
Which Kenny Death?
Lauren.
Which is Kenny Death number what? 525,600.
He goes to hell, and it's like all these like dictators, like Hitler is there, and
That
entire
had me in
sequence
stitches and laughing while I was watching it last night.
CGI and stuff is crazy.
yeah, the CGI is like this is where the animation really gets.
I'm surprised
I'm
surprised Hitler in that scene didn't say "Holy shice" on our.
and Gandhi is there too.
Oh my god!
And like,
oh my god! I wonder why they put Gandhi in there though. Was he a dictator? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe they just put him in there just for fun.
I don't exactly know why, but it's literally it's like when he's just that whole scene when he's entering hell is just fucking hilarious, and then that's when. And not only that, let's not forget that he encounters Satan himself, and is literally his lover is Saddam Hussein.
Oh my god!
For record.
And then he pulls out his wiener at one point at the bed.
What are you trying to say, Jordy?
The fact that they are also, they also try to make Satan look like a good guy in the movie. I'm like, you no. Like,
again, that's the point, to be as offensive as possible. And if you're easily offended,
you say that
one more job.
If you say that one more time, I will leave.
Seriously, that's the point, though. Can you?
That's it.
Wait, no, don't leave. But son of a
bitch.
Ah, there you go. I brought you back.
What you thought? You thought I was actually going?
You brought him back.
I'm talking here.
Nuh-uh. You're not talking until you apologize for saying it again.
But that's the point of the movie.
Nuh-uh. Apologize.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, they put Connie in hell for winning Best Picture over 18.
Oh
my God, Soren, that's clever.
I guess that. Well, it kind of makes sense then.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense.
Yeah, but literally, just like the stuff that takes place in hell.
And you notice it's a picture.
Great.
They have a picture frame right there in their bed, and that's fucking Skeet Ulrich from Scream.
Oh my god.
I don't even know why they put it in there, but
I wonder.
I love the randomness of like South Park's like animation, like stuff with like Saddam Hussein, where they'll just put his head, his actual head. That they won't animate it. They're just like, yeah, here's a clip art version of Saddam Hussein's head.
oh my god! But it's fucking hilarious. And then
Honestly, that is funny when you think about it.
But
it's also funny, like, okay, because the thing is, it's like I don't know the politics of like relations and stuff with like the Middle East at that time, but it's like
oh my god,
they were having Saddam Hussein in 1999 and everything, because like I always think of Saddam Hussein in the early 2000s, like 2003.
Let's just say Middle Eastern politics up there is about as
pretty dictator.
It's like it. Well, then again, let's think of it like this. It's kind of like Hitler dictatorship.
Yeah, that's why they put fucking Saddam Hussein in the fucking movie. Why else would they do that? But and after that point, we go back to the real world, I guess. Sheila, Kyle's ma, forms the Mothers Against Canada movement, and they ban everything Canadian.
The Mothers Against Canada.
To the point where they're burying all the stuff that's Canadian.
I'm surprised they didn't have a hashtag Blame Canada trend, even though social media
1999. That's probably why. But like they burn.
But that right there, I'm like, oh my god.
They burn. Literally, they're showing that a Celine Dion CD is getting burned and Alanis Morissette CD is getting burned. I'm surprised, and I'm not going to be the only one who pulls this out because William probably with me. I'm surprised it didn't bury Ginger Snaps. Oh wait, it came out 1 year
Oh my! I'm surprised they did.
1 year later.
Exactly. Like only like a 1 year difference with these two films.
Imagine they made a joke about this if the movie came out a little later and it got the cult following it did because of Sci-Fi Channel. Oh my god, it would be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, it would be. It really would.
By the way, I'm not burning my copy of this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I like the movie too much.
Same here. I'm keeping it in my collection.
I'm keeping it, but yeah.
So
very
basically, now we're gonna get to the part where we're gonna have the bitch song.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Before, yeah, right. Oh, I forgot. They Transform get arrested.
Will, stop. Will, don't sing it or say it. Okay. I swear. If it, Will, Kyle's mom's a big fat bitch, biggest bitch in the whole wide world, biggest bitch in the whole wide
Okay,
world.
I guess I can
Going
talk
on her.
about- I don't know if it's even that part, but like we got to that part yet. But if so, I'll talk about it now. Kyle's mom's a bitch is probably the best song of the movie.
Yes, it is. I will agree because I played it. I not only put back that scene.
Hysterical.
I mean, I didn't go that scene not once, not twice, but 3 to maybe 4 different times.
It is so fast. It is just so fucking fast. Wait.
Oh
who's this?
no!
Who the fuck is this?
Wait.
No!
I'm invading this. You apologize to Jordan Victor the publisher.
Aaron?
How did he get this link?
Or else
Where's my spot?
I'm plugging Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection right now.
Hell yeah.
Guys, boy. Yo, let
better-
I'm sorry, Jordy.
Okay,
I'm
I'm leaving now. Okay. All right. Also, I'm gonna sing the Uncle Pepper theme song. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. What up, I invest in Uncle Fucker. I've always wanted to do that. Okay. Hi, guys. Just to let you know. All right. Sorry about that. I want to have some fun. I think I have some fun coming.
Oh my.
That's fucking
God.
hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh, did I? Wait, what? Am I in Victor Williams' way here?
Yes, you are.
Where's my spotlight?
Oh,
Where's my spotlight?
Oh, I am
William looks
sorry.
different today. Oh my god.
Oh, did you kick William out and I?
No, you didn't
No,
kick it.
whatever-
No,
whatever-
No, I'm still here.
no. The
Oh.
layout is formatted differently. Like
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
okay.
formatted way
I better
differently,
get out
that's
of
why-
here then. I figured I wanted to say hi and just do all this crazy stuff just to
Well,
get you guys,
hello.
give you some
It's
laughing.
nice to
Bye,
see
Eric.
you. It's
All
nice
right.
to see you.
Good night, guys.
Nice
Oh,
to see you, buddy.
Wow, that is just.
anyway, so yeah. After he got done singing the song, he's like,
Kyle's mom's
What?
a bitch. Oh my god.
and then he turns around and like,
What? He's around like shit. Everybody's like shit. But yeah, that scene is fucking hilarious. That scene and the point where he's literally like
the first guinea
pretending
pig.
to be Asian. Then he's trying to be Asian, and then and he's in blackface at one point. Oh my god. He's literally in fucking blackface at one point.
Oh my
Hey, enough
god!
with the fireworks.
When you say that, when you say they're the type of people that don't give a, you're right. I mean,
They don't give a fuck.
Let me ask you something. The creators of South Park, is one of them black?
No,
No.
they're both white.
Wow.
They're both whiter than white.
Oh, so they're albino, right?
Albino.
I
Yeah.
don't want to get into like politics or anything, but they are like
They're in the middle.
probably libertarian.
No, I don't think they're liberal. They said they said it themselves. They're centralists. They said it themselves. They're centralists.
Meaning they're not they're like they're not
liberal
left.
or they're not right either. That's why that's why I think they are at their best because they can make fun of anybody. They don't give a fuck. That's why they don't give a fuck attitude. Like in this movie, they make fun of liberals and conservatives. So clearly,
Yeah,
you know,
they don't even like give a shit. They just go for it.
Make her lame, make her gay.
They don't really give a shit. They have
don't give a
balls.
shit. That's why they have balls. They're like that comedy is
Exactly.
pretty much all but dead, but they're the only ones who still give a fuck, and that's why South Park's still on the air. That's why they're still relevant. That's why they're still funny, you know? Because they
All because they're on Comedy Central.
Comedy Central is probably one thing, because Comedy Central's literally alive because of South Park. I would think it would be dead by now if it wasn't for South Park. But in terms of like other things that happen in the movie, Terrence Phillip get arrested for war criminals, and then literally there's, speaking of backdraft, there's this scene where they bomb all the Baldwins in the movie.
I remember.
And one of them was like still alive, and then the bomb just like kills him.
And it's kind of funny how we just announced recently that Alec Baldwin and his wife are actually going to have a show on TLC.
Yeah, and then of course we did. Billy Ball was in Backdraft. Which we reviewed last week, so that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
So Fate has come across again, and it leads to the point where they all die, and then when everyone comes out, yay, I'm still alive. Oh my god, it's fucking hysterical. It is just, and then the carpet gets implanted with a V chip, which was a real thing, by the way. The V chip was a real thing. Back when cable was in its infancy, they did it as to prevent, like, I think they were trying to censor, whenever you said over a TV show or a movie said a bad word, they would try to censor it, but the V chip apparently never really worked very well. And then that's when they created the digital cable system, and that's why they have parental controls on certain channels now. But it was fucking
Makes
hilarious.
sense.
So Carmen was like, "Fuck," and it shit. Oh my god, it's just fucking hilarious. And then the whole "Blame Canada" song.
Yeah, blame Canada,
God.
blame Canada.
I think that's halfway through
Yeah,
the
it's
first
roughly about halfway through. And
Yeah.
that song got nominated for an Oscar for Best Original Song. I shit you not. That got nominated.
Why
for
didn't
Best
wait? Why
Original
didn't you
Song.
know? Why didn't you know Kyle's mom's a bitch?
Probably because the amount of profanity in that song. Blame
Oh,
Canada
come
has that much
on.
profanity.
Only because of the bitch.
Let me
Yeah,
no.
because
I'm willing to bet it's the blackface part.
Yeah, that could be another reason. But they did lost. Blame Canada lost to
You'll be in my heart.
from Tarzan, which
Yep.
honestly, that looking back, even though I love Blink Canada, that is the rightful decision because Phil Collins.
Yeah,
soundtrack to
yeah.
Tarzan is just
but as far as I'm
unbelievable.
concerned, that's like halfway through the movie we're at right now, and the other half, I'm telling you, it's just.
It's literally to the point, literally, there's this part near, when Kenny's still in hell, and literally Saddam Hussein is only obsessed with sex, and he's just a horny bastard. So, but he's putting out all these fake wieners on the bed.
Fake wiener. That's a dildo.
It's because it looks like a real dick. It doesn't look like a dildo. It doesn't look like a dildo. It looks like a real dick.
This would be perfect to describe this character.
But yeah, and it's to the point where Satan is really fed up with Saddam Hussein, and he just wants to do all the shit on his own. He has even his own little musical number. It's fucking hysterical.
It really is.
And then this is we're in around the time where Cartman gets warned by Kenny's ghost that that something is gonna happen, and they literally to the point where they were gonna do the whole Moms Against Canada MOC. They were going to create.
Here's the thing about Kenny. If he wanted to be said, I mean, he could have unzipped his hoodie or whatever it was.
But they put on a show and they literally promote it as the special appearances by Big Gay Alan Winona Ryder. I think maybe they had a beef with her. Maybe this is even before she did the shoplifting shit. So I wonder why do they
Wait a minute. Time out for a second. It's kind of weird how they're gonna say they have Big Gay Al, but earlier in this movie, I think they now I'm saying this for context, but didn't they call somebody a faggot in this movie?
Yes, I think Cartman calls somebody that. I believe he does.
Wow.
And also, I forgot to mention one of the funniest parts of the movie, which is very early on. I forgot to mention this when they're in the classroom, and then all these math problems about 9 times 10 or whatever, and then he's like, I know there is a Garrison. I know the answer is Garrison. Me. Oh, shut up, fat boy. Oh, he calls him a fucking Jew. I'm like, Eric, did you just say the F word? Jew? No, he's talking about fuck. Get into fucking school, you fucking fat ass Kyle. What the fuck?
You.
And then Kenny. Kenny. I forgot Mr.
Yeah.
Harrison says after that. And then Cartman goes, well, how would you like to suck my balls? What did you say? Or I mean, I'm sorry, I meant, how would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
Oh, he's having the megaphone.
Yeah.
I remember that because there was these YouTube videos of all these different like edits of it. Like instead of using the dialogue and the scene as it is, they use like kid shows. I remember the first one I ever watched was like Dragon Tales, and Or was saying was like Cartman, the dragon in Dragon Tales, or the blue one. He was pretty much Cartman in the scene.
What?
It was back in the day when YouTube used to do that. I don't know. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. And then literally to the point where they have the show, the fucking Big Gay Al musical number. Oh my God. It is offensive, but it is fucking hysterical. Oh
I don't know what was
my
more
God.
offensive, the fact that you have Cartman saying faggot or you have Big Gay Al just doing that offensive, song, whatever.
And then it goes into a full-on war. They literally to try to execute Ferret.
Oh my God.
We need to get back to rendezvous.
I'm like, oh God.
Oh, I forgot to talk about Christoph. He's funny because he's a French Canadian. He's just like, I think he's an atheist because he says he hates God a lot.
Yeah, that right there, I'm telling you.
He's an atheist. And
not a lot of atheists are like that. Just so we're clear.
I get it, but I think they were trying to get a point across. Trying to get because they were trying to comment on atheism because I was starting to get a little bit popular, but like that was their critique of atheism. It's the point where he's actually like dead, and then there's like this dramatic music. He's like, then it cuts abruptly. It says Kyle says shit.
Yeah.
And
speaking of the
war, it's just Stan at one point gets knocked out and literally reawakens before a sentient clitoris because he's trying to find the clitoris the whole movie.
He finds it all right.
Yeah. You know what? This is probably like his reaction.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh my God.
That is an image.
Yeah, that is an image, isn't it?
It's something. It's something to behold.
It's something.
It's wonderful.
It's something very colorful.
Also something that Victor will never see. No, I'm kidding.
It's something to see of the color pink.
Well, Victor, it's glorious. It's wonderful.
Bask in his glory hall. Dun, dun, for it is unlimited.
It goes to a war.
Bask in the booty hole.
To the point where Sheila, Kyle's mom, shoots Tara to Philip dead, and then Satan comes back on the earth. He's gonna raise havoc, and then literally Saddam Hussein is taking over, and he's trying to be mean and all that stuff, and trying to do all this. And then Cartman starts swearing and starts pretty much attacking him to the point where he literally shouts a bunch of obscenities and says Barbara Streisand at the end of his attack. Oh my God! And then it's to the point where I think Satan deals with Saddam Hussein himself, and he literally just gets stabbed by this fucking poker. Just oh my God! And then he's like, you know what? Everything like because Satan's like, okay, you know what? I'll let you go back to normal, and then everything goes back to normal, and then there's this one big fat it's trying to the final number this week trying to make fun of what Alan Menken's big finish is for any score in the Disney Renaissance. And to the point where the last shot of the movie is literally finally Kenny going to heaven and seeing naked women. And that's how the movie ends.
Yeah.
Oh
when I saw that final shot, I was like, well,
wow.
That's one interesting way just to end a movie like this that has no punches.
And then that whole fucking other cover at the end of when the end credits of the other cover of what Brian Boltano do, the fast paced the new metal punk rock version, which is I think it's better than the original song, to be honest with you. And it's just and especially that whole section in the end credits version where they're talking about how they like chicken wings, and it's just like what the fuck. It's just this is a hilarious movie. It literally to the point where this is one of the most critically acclaimed animated movies in the 90s. I swear to God,
Yeah.
every critic knew, and also for the first time ever, literally, Kenny speaks.
Yeah,
says-
that was like shocking to me.
And by the way, you want to know who did his voice? Mike Judge, the creator of
Oh.
Beavis and Butthead and
Oh.
Office Space and Key to the Hill. That's him. It's just like it felt like at that time. It's just like they really went go big or go home, because I don't know if they even like knew that they were gonna like they I guess they didn't know the show was gonna continue. They put it all in just in case it was the end. Like it is fucking hysterical. And then the whole thing about when Conan O'Brien is trying to sabotage Harrison Phillip. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. It is just, it goes for it. It just balls to wall. That's why I like Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and what they do. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're going to try and fend as much as possible. They're going to attack political and social issues. This whole movie's about censorship. And they literally put 399 curse words in the movie to piss off the MPAA. And that's what I love about them. They did to fucking piss them off, because the MPAA, frankly, how they rate movies is fucking stupid. They really just, they don't know how to rate movies sometimes. They just are really ridiculous. Any one small little thing, like even one use of the word fuck, you get R. Like Trains and Automobiles, which is a classic movie, that got an R rating for only one scene alone. You know which scene I'm talking about, with the fucking airport and the I want my fucking car and the fucking this. And that's the only reason why Planes, Trains, and Automobiles got an R. Otherwise, it's a very PG movie. So it's like, you know, the MPAA sucks.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. With those 399 swear words, the MPAA it can't take it. They're just like pussies.
Yeah, and they almost gave it an NC-17, but they didn't. And apparently the head of the MPAA at the time regretted it. Good. I'm glad you fucking regretted it, because they got away with your bullshit. It's just, the soundtrack is fucking hysterical. Kyle's Mom's a Bitch is the absolute best. It is the absolute best. It is just to the point where even in the movie, like there were people, like little kids, trying to sneak into this movie back when it came out. There's been reported stories. It's an American Pie. You know, people were sneaking into it to try and watch it. It is just so crass. It is so vulgar. It's just like, Roger Ebert, why did you not like this movie? He's like one of the only major critics who didn't like the movie, because every other major critic loved it. New York Times loved it. Rolling Stone loved it. Wall Street Journal loved it. You know, all these major publications except for Roger Ebert. It's strange.
Well, Jared, I wonder how you would feel if you were to sneak into the South Park Bigger, Longer, Non-Cut in theaters.
Well, I mean, if, you know, I wasn't like, what?
Well, I know what he
It
do.
was in 1999, so how old were we, Jordy?
We would probably be like 4.
I would be.
Yeah, I would not understand it at all.
But I will say, though,
Ah.
I know what Jared would have done. He would have put a chick in it, made her lame, made her gay.
Also, another thing is that after Phil Collins won Best Original Song over Blaine
Wait,
Canada.
and yet Roger Ebert liked Home Alone 3 more than
Yes,
one.
that is true. That's true. He did.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
I didn't understand it either.
I don't agree with that. Like Home Alone.
Same. I don't agree.
As I was saying,
It's not even. In fact, Home Alone 3 is not even a Christmas related movie. So
it's after Christmas.
yeah,
After.
Mhm.
But like Phil Collins won Best Original Song, and literally, I think in the 4th season of South Park, they made fun of him twice because of that. Although they said in one of the audio commentaries for one of the episodes that they fully expected to lose, just not to Phil Collins. That's why they roasted Phil Collins because they won. That's why they don't give a fuck. And some of the people, like Brian Botano, the real Brian Botano, watched the movie and he loved the song that they made about him. He loved the song because Brian Botano is a famous figure skater, and he loved the song, but pretty much ridiculed him, which is fucking hilarious to me. A lot of some people on South Park can get the joke. Like I know the guy, the lead singer of The Cure, was like on an episode of South Park, and he like loved doing it, and he loved South Park, which is fucking hilarious considering The Cure makes a bunch of melancholy songs,
Yeah, that's right.
So,
But
but
yeah,
still,
I
what
think, yeah.
what do we rate this?
Oh, it's easy. I think it's easy. I think this is one of the best films of 1999 because it just doesn't give a fuck. It doesn't give a fuck, and that's why I appreciate it. They had the balls to do what they did, and I fully appreciate. I was like, you know what? I'm just like, wow, you fucking did it. For me, 5 out of 5. I don't. It's a 5 out of 5. It's great. It's one of the best raunchy comedies of them all.
Yep.
I loved it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 because this was honestly, I feel like after watching this movie, I've always wanted to revisit South Park, and that's if a movie.
He's not.
Oh.
I'm not laughing at you, Jordy.
As I was.
I'll stand my ground.
I know you're better than that, Jared, because the thing is, it's more funnier when Victor does it.
Son of a bitch.
As I was. After watching this movie, I honestly feel like I have this kind of drive to revisit South Park and see, like, just relive of what I've experienced back in the past,
I think the show is still great now. I think it's still great. Like now, with the new
well, it's like you
episodes,
said.
it's
It's,
great.
I mean, it's the only reason why Comedy Central exists. So
Yes.
Yeah, true. And this is like one of the best movies 1999 has offered too.
But
Like,
again, 1999 is such a great year. It's not even funny.
Like easily, it's the best, hands down.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So-
As for me, so because we've talked about like and everything you've said, it's like I agree with it and everything, and I hate getting into my kind of negatives near the end here when I'm doing my rating and everything.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with the film is that I feel like it's a story that could have been told in a 23-minute episode of the TV show.
I personally,
And it's stretched
I don't
to 80
blame you,
minutes.
but here's the thing, though. That's what they done. Like, that's what they do. I think if South Park were to get another movie, it would be exactly like that. That's what South Park is.
And so it's like I think the jokes are really funny and stuff in like the first like 30 minutes, and then
Yeah.
the last 30 minutes. I know Jordy doesn't as much, but I find the last like 30 minutes like really funny, but it's in that middle where I kind of get like desensitized to it and kind of bored a little bit. So it's just like I'm not as into it as I was at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I still
it had me.
like
It
the
had me
film.
it had me for the first 30 minutes or the first half of its of the whole thing. But as soon as you get to that other half, it's like it died down and it goes way too out of proportion and all that.
I still like the film I still like the film a lot and everything. I just feel like it could have just been like a 30-minute like episode of the TV show.
Yeah.
You'd have like these rapid fire jokes like one after
Here's
the
the
other.
thing, though. You could argue the Simpsons movie is the exact same way. They could have just sold that story in less than 30 minutes.
I need to rewatch the Simpsons movie because I haven't watched it since I literally saw it in theaters, which also I was a child during that.
Yeah.
But I would give this a 7 out of 10 though. That's not any like slander towards it or anything. It's because a 7 out of 10 is still a good movie for me. But
what does that mean? A 7 out of 10?
It means about like
7
give
out
or
of
take
10
about a
would
3.5 to a 4.
Yeah, that's what.
By the
because
way-
because I can have like a 7 out of 10 that I think is just an all right kind of movie, or I could have a 7 out of 10 where I'm like I love that movie. But it's not quite
I'll say though, Jordy, in terms of like, even though you didn't like this movie as much, I know a project that Trey Parker Matt Stone did that you will like. They didn't write the movie, but we already reviewed it. But you weren't there. I think you were sick at that time. Watch BASEketball. I think you'll like that movie even more. I think you would.
As for
BASEketball's kind of
is
awesome.
fucking hilarious.
I think about it, Jared.
As for me, I'm with Jared on this one. I'll probably, like instead of the, of his 1 and 10 rating, I mean, I'm the 5 kind of guy, like Victor
I'm a
and
5
William.
guy. I'm a 5 guy.
You like Five Guys?
Oh, I like 5 Guys. It's good shit. It's good shit.
I knew you were to say that, Jared.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
But either way, I give
If
this,
it's
after consideration and hearing Jared's thoughts, and seeing as though we're on the same wavelength, I'm going to personally give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, the only reason I don't give the other 2 stars is because the other half and the other things that kind of really upsets me, as a Christian, I just, no.
Do I need to say it again?
Do not say it again. If you do, I will leave this time.
Again, we're at the end of the video. Then again, we're finished with the show at this point.
At the end of the day, I just think, South Park, as great as it is, for other people, sometimes, you got to know when to take a step back before
I don't agree. That's the whole point of the movie because it's about censorship. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. You can't.
How dare you?
No, you took
My
me out.
cat is literally
You
attacking
evil,
things on my
evil,
bed.
evil. How dare you? How dare you?
Sorry, my Prada's at the cleaners, along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip-flops, you pretentious douchebags.
That's right. You are a pretentious douchebag.
Pretentious douchebag, that's me.
What?
What? What is wrong with you, Jared?
Nothing.
Am I picking up little things like that, Kevin? Or picking up little things like that? Shut up!
It's the Four Loco talking.
Oh,
No
Four
sponsorship.
Loko. No, great. Free sponsorship by Four Loco or whatever. I don't.
Still,
Yeah, Four Loco. It's
but still,
13.9%.
Oh God. Oh good Lord.
either way,
Oh.
first half, I was kind of, thinking, oh, it's pretty good. But then the other half, with the other stuff in it, I'm like, no, it lost me.
But yeah, I think
The only thing I liked about the movie was Kyle's mom is a bitch. That's it.
I mean, that's
yeah.
all you need to like in the end.
Yeah.
As long as you like that song.
But yeah, I just love the movie. They just
Triple
they
dent
don't
gum
get-
will make you smile. Now I asked for the gum commercial.
But yeah, I get it. South Park's not for everyone, but for me, it just probably because I have exactly that sense of humor. It just hits every note for me. That's why I gave it a 5 out of 5. That's why
I mean, when you have a
note.
movie like this on a first-time viewing, for me personally, when you have a movie that actually wants me to revisit a show, you're doing something right.
Yeah, as long as it's not the Buffy movie, because you don't talk about the movie, you only talk about the fucking show. Anyway,
Thank you.
But yeah,
Extra
that's
moment,
gonna do it. No, be quiet. Next week is going to be our 4th of July special. We're gonna eat burgers and we're gonna eat hot dogs 2 days before. We're gonna wipe out some aliens, even though we can't review Independence Day. Imagine if we reviewed Independence Day a second time for the 4th of July anniversary. But
Wait, holy shit, Independence Day is coming up. Hold on.
yes, next week.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be
All right.
That's actually going to be on the day I'm doing R&R.
Yeah, it's
Instead of my review of, because I've been reviewing
Hot dog
Disney
equals
movies
sausage
and
party.
stuff,
Oh, God.
I won't be doing Jungle Book next. I have to do Independence Day.
Yay!
Oh, what you should do?
Nice.
You know what you should do? Maybe we should do the whole George of the Jungle thing again.
Oh, son of a bitch. But in terms of this holiday, we're going to do something that's a little more patriotic because this movie's pretty much making fun of America. This one's pretty much celebrating America in some capacity. We're going to do the Harrison Ford classic Air Force One next week.
Yep. Wolfgang
It-
Peterson.
Yep, Force One.
It is a
Fucking
great
love
movie.
Wolfgang Peterson.
Yes, it is Wolfgang Peterson. I love
Yes,
that
it
guy.
is.
He's a great director. And Gary
He-
Oldman, he's outstanding as the bad guy in this movie. He's outstanding. If you thought he was so great as commissioner, not commissioner, he technically becomes Commissioner Gordon in The Dark Knight Rises. No, halfway through The Dark Knight he becomes commissioner, doesn't he? Well, he's lieutenant
Yeah.
in Batman Begins. Anyway, whatever. If you like him as Gordon in his in the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, in this movie, he plays a really not a nice person, and it's just like, wow, it's such a great movie. It's such a great action movie. Because I would like to do Independence Day again, but I don't like to repeat myself. I don't want to repeat myself. And we already did Jaws, which was like other than Independence Day, the ultimate 4th of July movie. So hey, this works out for the best. We do Air Force One, and we have fun. So we're gonna do that next week. Team America World Police. Oh my God, if we did that movie, oh my God. Don't give me ideas. I don't think Jordy would have liked it either, because that's another Trey Parker or Matt Stone movie, and that's a complete satire on America.
Wait, what?
Making
What?
fun
Oh, Aqua. Okay.
No, not Aqua Team Hunger Force.
Not Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I mean,
Team America World
Team
Police,
America.
not Aqua
What?
Team Hunger
I don't know.
Force. John,
I was literally looking at one of my best friend's texts or whatever, and he talked
we're all
about
pooped
Aqua
out.
Teen.
We're all pooped out. So I guess we're gonna call it a night. Next week will be Air Force One. So Jordy, may you please do the honors, please?
Well, with that being said, thank you all for joining us for the Popcorn Panel, episode 81. South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, the movie review of 1999. With that all being said, hold on a second. If you like this,
you almost messed it up.
Yeah, I messed it up. Yeah. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance to live chat, comment down below. Give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel, the David 3000 Network, does an upload, premiere, or live stream like this at all times. Same goes for the Saint, Jared Ross, the Count, Victor DeValle, and of course, the Conqueror, William Braun, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider, Jordy Scout, aka J Mental Jet. With that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for better tomorrow. So, good night, everybody. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, one more thing.
Write that down. Write that down.
There you go. Now I corrected that shit. Next week, Air
Am
Force.
I picking up little things like that, Kevin? Or picking up little things like that?
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
Why do you talk like such a retard? No! This is not how this was supposed to go.
You fucking Mark!
You betrayed me. You're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
Stop ganging up on me.
You need to shut the fuck. I don't like. You need. I don't like a. You. I don't. You need. You need. You need. You. You need.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy.
I want my Googa.
Oh,
My
no.
gosh.
No, what is wrong
My
with you?
gosh.
Jesus Christ. Now we're really going to have to get out of here. And people
Lord,
are
oh
laughing
Lord.
already. We need to breathe. Oh, here we go. Okay. It's to be a tradition now. Okay. I don't know. Bye, everybody.